Welcome everybody to the 2026 IndyCar Road America Grand Prix, or Grand Prix of Road America. We have got the race starting shortly. The stream or the build-up starts in 7 minutes, so that's a perfect amount of time to watch the highlights from qualifying. Let's take a look. Now, first off, love this track, man. Really, really love driving this track on iRacing. It's such a goated track. Every time I've watched IndyCar Road America, it always produces top-tier racing. So, let's see what happened in quali.
This is a big lap from David Malukas.
There you see the sectors as they're broken down. Sector 1 takes you to midway through that straightaway out of turn 4. Sector 2, the midsection, and then the fast carousel kink and Canada corner. That's section 3.
Mick Schumacher is a couple of corners behind David Malukas and is finding time, almost 4/10 of a second to the good at the moment to bump himself up there into the top 6. Marcus Armstrong has not yet started his run on his lap, but Malukas should go to the top with this. He's a second clear. Brilliant lap.
OPG race, what is up? How's the sim rig going? So it had a problem. Fanatec are going to sort it out for me on Monday.
Do what his football team cannot and find something. He's losing time. It was 2/10. It's now under 1/10 of a second. He cannot afford a mistake and he goes red. He's losing time through the final few corners and he's found time through Canada
Also, shout out Willie B saying football and not soccer.
Oh,
did he mean NFL?
He can. Ericsson goes 5th. Rosenquist drops to 6th. Lundgaard is out. A brilliant
Lundgaard, Hauger, Ugard, and Rossi, Schumacher, and Simpson out.
Rossi cannot find a way through.
Ugard has been kind of sucking in qualifying this year, hasn't he?
It's group 2. A quarter of a second to the good.
And that's
why they're uneven groups. That's not
with
fair.
The start finish, the all-start finish line being.
Oh, did someone crash?
Oh my goodness! Grosjean just not being made aware of the fact that Power was on a push lap. Palou is improving on his lap time and is 5th. Rahal jumps up to 6th. Where will this put the championship leader? Alex Palou goes.
Hurrah, the cars are back. The sweaty overpaid guys are gone.
Table. What about Scott
Football
McLaughlin?
hater.
Still looking good for him. In fact, it's looking excellent for Scott McLaughlin. Over the line, that's 3rd.
To be fair, like I enjoy, I like football, but obviously like motorsport's my main stuff. So it does feel weird like watching so much football, but that's just because I am so behind on the highlights, so it feels like I'm watching a lot of football lately, where it's meant to just be like something I watch at the end of the stream. So once I'm caught up, it will just become like a end of stream thing. But
car still on track. Dixon,
great bit of driving from Scott Dixon. He locked the left front just barely, but
25
kept
cars
it
for the
rolling
groups have to be uneven.
and did
Really?
not lose any time there.
I thought there was even amount in
right
IndyCar.
on the edge of disaster. Dixon hanging on with an
so some teams
advantage
have 3 cars, some teams have 2.
Grosjean on the bubble.
Kirkwood's behind Dixon on the racetrack, but not trending in the right direction.
So how is it decided who has the uneven group? That seems unfair.
Lost it all, came back.
Don't be too conservative there, Scott. Canada corner, this is going to be right on the margin.
Oh my goodness, it's going to be close. Dixon makes it through. Time will tell.
That's almost that big mistake right there for Kyle Collette. We were talking about that left rear got off into the dirt.
Why has he got no sponsors, by the way?
Rookie. He found the limit.
Bro has no
Dixon
sponsors.
Looks to squeak.
Isn't Kyle Collette Brazilian as well?
McLaughlin up to 2nd. Dixon up to 3rd.
Half a second.
Wait, is he Brazilian or Argentinian?
He's inside the transfer spot.
Look how much
it sits right now.
Look how much sponsors he has.
43.8.
Why is he rocking a Dutch flag, bro?
Beautiful stuff, and Ericsson goes 3rd. 30 seconds remain. Times are tumbling.
Rosenquist looks to be comfortably quick enough here.
Lovely lap from Felix Rosenquist. Will also
Wait, sorry,
get
who went out
go.
that session? Who went out that group? I wasn't paying attention.
It's going to be
almost that big mistake.
So Grosjean, Rasmussen, Kirkwood, Rahal, VK, Foster, Robb. So Dixon, Ferrucci, Award, Power, Palou made it through. Right.
Looks to be comfortably quick enough here.
Lovely lap from Felix Rosenquist. Will also get another go. 10 seconds on the clock. And it's an MSR 1-2. Rosenquist from Armstrong. The clock counts down. Checkered flag is out. Laps will count in this top 12 shootout.
Malukas will be the first to see the checkered flag as he comes around. He's 6.5 tenths to the good. Should be safely in.
Oh!
Big bounce over the curbs and to the top.
Award not looking strong enough.
Right now it's Santino Ferrucci with the best chance to bump his way in.
Dixon,
So
half a
Ward's
second
out,
down.
Siegel's out,
Will
Dixon's
not
out,
progress.
Colette's
Ferrucci's
out.
in the kink right now, and guys,
Why
he's
is everyone
heading
not
towards
improving?
green. You can see the ghost car comparison
Why is no one
to
improving?
McLaughlin, and he has the run on the straightaway.
And this is live ghost car
Power
comparisons. Can Ferrucci get it buttoned up through Canada corner? McLaughlin is there. Ferrucci with a great exit.
Oh, great
up the
exit
hill.
from Ferrucci. It's so
Sweeps
tight,
right,
though.
Sweeps left.
Power's
Will Ferrucci
out.
make it through? Small correction over the bumps and over the line. Oh, my goodness.
Oh. Wait, why is the line there and not the end of the straight? What the fuck? Why is the line here and not up there? Hello? Why did IndyCar do that?
Rosenquist
Anyway, it's
starts
fast
his
6
lap
time.
now.
Fast
This
6.
his
McLaughlin,
first push for
Rosenquist,
pole.
Ericsson,
He looked a
Armstrong,
little
Palou,
free there to
Lucas.
start the lap, James, as he got the call from the pit box to go red 1, which is
Where's
every
Palou? Oh, no, Palou's
little
on. Yeah.
ounce of horsepower this Honda's capable of, but it looked lively.
He is hanging on for dear life on that one, pushing
fuck
it
out
to
of
the
me.
limit. The 3 of McLaughlin on a strong lap.
Does it say
but
young
Rosenquist-
blood on the side of his car?
boy.
Pushing.
He's half a lap behind and already tracking
on
to
the
go
back.
faster.
Is he
That
actually
makes
sponsored
sense
by
based on
Youngblood
the new
Radio?
tire versus new tire debate.
They do
but
it
he
because they
is
need less fuel, I
Very,
think.
very much
Really?
on the limit right now. Palou behind him, tracking even quicker.
Rosenquist over the line, should go to the top. He does. Is there
IndyCar
hope
always has
for
the alternate
underrated
finish line on
youth?
every track before the pits,
Not
so
if,
they
you're
don't
looking,
need to do
not
another
if you're
full
looking at
in
this
lap.
car. Almost 4 tenths to the good
That's
as
cool.
Palou
But also a bit
goes
whack.
43.6.
Armstrong up to second.
Palou
Rosenquist third.
first,
Ericsson now
Armstrong
up to
second,
fourth.
Ericsson fourth.
That is going to be it.
We're just not seeing that
No one's
pace
improving.
on the second push lap.
Malukas is going to try, but it would take a lot here. Gaining a bit, now losing some at the exit of Canada corner.
But where's he
Palou
going to
1,
move
Armstrong
up
2,
to?
Rosenquist
He's
3,
tracking
Ericsson
quite a bit
4,
quicker than the lap time he's
McLaughlin
currently
5,
got.
Lucas
Up to the front
6.
row provisionally, 3
Oh.
tenths behind Palou.
Oh,
It's the
my bad, that was
MSR
off the pole,
duo
yeah.
on the second row of the grid. But on the front row of the grid, it will be David Malukas.
I was wondering where that music came from. That started.
The MSR duo on the second row of the grid. But on the front row of the grid,
Yeah,
it
I
will be
love the
David
light down.
Malukas.
But it also spoils it.
And
Sometimes it's a bit more like fun to like
Alex
cross the
Who
line
just
and
did a
then be shook.
43.7.
But it's easy to follow.
Alex Palou, what can we say? 5 straight pole positions.
Wow.
The last driver to do that. We recently
so he
lost
got
him,
pole
an IndyCar
in
legend,
St.
Alex
Louis, but
Zanardi. Took the last 4 poles of 96.
finished that
and
far
the first
down, wow.
pole of 97.
I like the IndyCar logo with the yellow. Do they change the logo every week depending on what race it is? Anyways, that's the highlights. Guys, we've got the Grand Prix starting in a minute. Oh, sorry, the broadcast starting in a minute. Oh, here we go. We're already live into it. Perfect timing. What the hell? Why did it just jump straight into it?
IndyCar is racing. We're green.
Oh, it's highlights from St. Louis. Okay, okay. Alright, we can turn it down. We can turn it down. But if you just should have got in, watching IndyCar with us for the first time, basically Fox stream the build-up before the race and the first 10 laps on YouTube for free for us to watch. So that's what we're going to do. And then I will have to switch over to a watch-along, but it's not actually a watch-along. We get to still have the timings. We get to have onboards, just no broadcast. 48 minutes, actually, till the race starts. So, yeah, we're just going to be chilling, watching the pre-race, so stick around with us. But make sure you get the broadcast up, ready to sync on up with us. Let me make sure mine's all working. Sky Sports.
I'm sure familiar for those of you
No,
who've been
now
watching
TV.
IndyCar for some years. Scott McLaughlin in a throwback livery to Elio Castroneves.
Oh, we literally just watched his highlights. Now we're getting to watch them
500
again.
race winner.
It's like a pretty big move to the outside coming from Rinus VK. He's that white and green car at the back, and I think he's side by side now with Christian Lundgaard. That's a battle for
so
12th
hot, my
position.
room, bro.
Thanks to Verizon, we look out the back of David Malukas at Kyle Kirkwood, who looks to have great pace in the draft right now.
IndyCar.
Kirkwood tried to muscle Malukas into turn 1,
All
trying
right,
to push him
broadcast
high
is
to
all
try to
working
not
and ready
get
to
too
go.
pinned on the bottom. Malukas able to roll that high line in that first lap, keep that second
We're just
position.
going to be able to chill and chat
Marcus
for a little bit
Ericsson
while we wait.
is taking a look at Scott Dixon as Will Power goes to put the move on Romain Grosjean around the outside, heading down into 1. We go on board with him now.
Is this free to watch? Yes. this on YouTube. This part is. What I missed in chat while watching those highlights. Schumacher out, impossible. All right, cool. Yeah, I saw it was broken at one spot. Great thing they were working out for you. Yeah, they're good with it. It's just a shame that it happened, obviously.
With a 29-20 win over
referee's been shocking this World Cup, you reckon? Odd and even position for practice. Are you a fan of Jet or Hunter Lawrence? Best Aussies motocross. Godly talent, both of them. What's up, Tim Welch? I don't watch motocross, no. I haven't even heard of them, to be honest. You reckon I should react to motocross? I'd like to. I want to do like a learning motocross stream at some point. They do it because they need less fuel, right? IndyCar always has the alternate finish line where I read that. 6 minutes for my sub anniversary. How's bro counting down the minutes right now?
On board with him now, easily past Santino Ferrucci. That's a 5th place made up for the man who started tonight's race in 21st.
You need every bit of front to make it through the corners. So when you lose downforce like that, you got to pop up and find some clean air. But that car ahead can really be strategic about making chess moves and putting dirty air onto your front wing. It's a game you're going to see all night long.
Newgarden has put the move on the Indy 500 Willa Felix.
Check out Jenna Hunter Lawrence, 2 brothers, top of motocross. I won't do that right now, but I definitely want to do like a learning motocross stream at some point.
And you get forced onto a suboptimal
if you go to subscription page, it shows there.
And now Ericsson can take advantage of that.
It's so hot, guys. It's so hot.
Keep working on turn 2. Quite a bit of understeer. They take care of those front tires then.
Like, is this even
Below making short work of Louis Foster. Foster is having a horrible evening. He's dropped all the way to the back of the field and can't stay within touching distance of Stingray Robb ahead of him. There's a nice battle, though, between Lundgaard. Behind him, Rinus VK. Behind VK is Rasmussen. Then it's Power.
You can watch highlights there, yeah. But sometimes they do different stuff. Sometimes it's just the build-up. Sometimes it's highlights. You know what I mean? They change it up every week. This is what's so annoying about IndyCar. Because there's been times in the past where I'm like, oh, I'll just watch the highlights. Well, this is happening. And then there's no highlights. Actually, then there's a build-up. You know what I mean? So I kind of just have to, like,
that's what we were talking about, that break in momentum. Sometimes knowing how to get
buy one of those fans you can put ice in. No, I got a new aircon. It arrived today. I just need to unbox it.
Rasmussen does such a
I'm cleaning my horse. It's stable right now, and I sweat like crazy. How hot is it where you are, Maxime?
He did this at Milwaukee last year to get his first IndyCar win, and here he goes again.
Oh my, that's close. He's such a joy. He's such a joy to watch on an oval.
Lundgaard faded down on the front straight to sort of block and force Rasmussen high, but I guarantee you Ras was like, thank you, that's my preferred line right now. I'll use the high line all night long.
Great job for him not keeping it very straight.
A little coaching coming on from the spotter up in the grandstands.
That's Packy Wheeler, who had high anxiety coaching Rasmussen across the line to that win in Milwaukee I just mentioned, because Rasmussen was sideways 2 or 3 times a lap for about 50 laps to take that win. He's the most exciting driver on a short oval because he's so brave and absolutely has the technique down.
But hearing that radio communication, what that tells me is that Rasmussen, who himself was just passed by his teammate Joseph Newgarden, it is 1, 2, 3, 4 split by just over a second in St. Louis.
This is the part of the tire stint where good cars become great cars and okay cars become bad cars as balance shifts and the tire advantage reveals itself. Newgarden and Ericsson looking very strong.
Bruh, I actually hate how IndyCar do this, man.
Over these last 5 laps,
like, remember, was it Indy 500 and another IndyCar race? I was like rushing to get everything done in time because the build-ups were earlier. And now this week,
he wants a piece of second place.
And James
just sit around. Imagine Max in this. I would love to see Max in IndyCar, but he said he would never do it.
It's proven to be a
Too
bit
dangerous
harder
for
of
him.
a task for sure, but I think right now Ericsson, this number 28 machine,
30 degrees right now. Yeah,
best, the most comfortable.
27.
You can see how close
Oh, 30
he's
for you.
able to run
Wow.
to Newgarden.
100 Netherlands.
Much closer than Newgarden is.
Falcon to take. Oh, should we quickly
Get him right here.
checking the counter
You
strike?
heard his spotter Bob Barona say, work on your timing. You'll get him.
And he will get him. Up on the inside after Newgarden had a twitch coming onto that backstretch. Another twitch for Newgarden mid-corner.
Not a great sign for him.
To do anything crazy.
Bro, he's so hot. He's got his water bottle out.
Making magic moves.
Is to stay in front of the balance of his race.
Set up right now. 2 on the long side. Tesla's to anchor down. 2 over towards B.
Oh.
And this one by the book.
Fallen, please.
Banned for co-streaming.
Fuck, man. Not a single person has a KD above 1 on Furia. Die Kinder dead silent right now.
Has Furia won a major before?
But he was
they haven't, right? Well, they ain't winning this one, that's for sure. They need a fucking luminosity comeback right now.
This is perfect for an Opera of his caliber. Position.
Has anyone in this match won a major before? Oh, Fallen. And
it's going to be back and
forth. Has Monacy gone before?
He just bumped them. 2v2. Did he do it? Molodoi double kill. Maxim and Kerrigan in the retake. Kerrigan gets it. It's so over. It's so over.
Has this been a boring final?
Kerrigan knows it.
Has it been a boring final?
From Ferrucci. Pelot now putting the move. Oh, touch! And Siegel's into the wall. And I wonder if Pelot will get a penalty for that.
That was, I mean, we'll have to see the replay. Siegel saying, I left him so much room.
Good to see you on F1 off. We got some NASCAR fan, dude. I've been live at many non-F1 weekends this year.
3 pounds and cars are going over that.
Whether it's IndyCar or NLS or something. I also sleep on the upper floor without aircon and pray my mum to buy an aircon.
Not enough.
I don't know how you do that.
6 of one, half a dozen of the
other. I've been sleeping without the aircon on. It's so loud. I'm hoping this new aircon is elite. Kerrigan's been popping off. Yeah, didn't he in like the group stage be like, I'm gonna cost us this tournament if I don't improve, and then boom. Furia was from the weaker side of the bracket.
I saw a puff of smoke, James.
Yeah, people were saying Falcon vs. Spirit yesterday was like the grand final.
Newgarden seems to be hanging on though, as Ericsson still leads the train.
I feel like
one side by side behind, but starting to
Falcon were lucky that they versed Spirit in the semi. I know that sounds dumb to say, but like, I think Falcon would have probably choked a best of 5 in the final.
In the midst of race leading traffic.
Like, that best of 3 yesterday was a really good match. It could have most rounds and most games could have gone either way. And I feel like the pressure of the grand final in a best of 5, I think Falcons wouldn't be able to do it. That's not me saying Falcons don't deserve to win the major. No. I'm just saying, like, it's one of those ones where, like, they were lucky it was a semi-final match.
There's a replay of the contact between Ericsson and Newgarden, and it was a big hit.
You beat Vita and Spirit deserved it. Oh, 100%.
Joseph Newgarden on the right side. Watch this. It
pushes that Alex below 200 today. What, 200th win?
Here when they have contact.
Nah, it can't be 200 wins, surely.
You can see some little bit of understeer from Newgarden.
200 podiums?
Lucky for Ericsson to not have a puncture there. We saw
similar types of contact in Phoenix
results. And Rasmussen came in here, as we mentioned at the top of the show, with a new contract and extension. He'll be staying at ECR. And you actually roll the clock back 12 months, guys. This was really a statement race for Christian Rasmussen. Got himself
yeah, guys, video shooting on end. Road America should be starting soon, or the build-up should be starting soon. IndyCar is fucking around with the timings. Alright, while we wait, I'm just going to quickly go chill out, man. It's so hot in my room right now. It's that time of the night where, like, the sun is beaming in. It's just so hot. My aircon's on max. Here, I'll tell you. My aircon's on max. Let's find out the sketch.
Given how close he likes to race. And how aggressively he likes to race. Well, what about this? The rookie.
My aircon's on max. It's 31 degrees in my room, bro.
6-time champion, one of the greatest of all time. Kyle Collette in those Brazilian colors.
I'm going to quickly go chill out in the other room for a sec and maybe grab a snack.
On Scott Dixon. James, great run for both these drivers today in teams that we wouldn't normally expect them to be up there fighting in the top 10.
Well, look, we've seen JHR run well here in the past in the hands of Connor Daly.
Best dude, thank you for the 23-month resub, dude.
See you 23 months. Oh, can't you see? The Aussie boys are so free. USA 2-0 Aussie. 23, a big shout out to Alex Albon.
Shout out Alex Albon. Best dude, thanks so much for the 23-month resub with Prime, dude. Really do appreciate that. Thank you for 23 months with Prime. Wait, do you have the Prime glitch where you can sub twice? Am I going to have to do a best dude TTS twice? Or is it not bugged for you? No? Okay, it's just like degree, Chris, Fruit Jokes, and a few others. Alright, back on set there, guys.
Almost always will get caught out.
Come on, IndyCar, lock in.
That sits offline.
But before that next round of stops, you got that next round of traffic for our leaders. And you're this deep into a tire stint. Like you say, T-Bell, the marbles are starting to accumulate. The tires are starting to wear, your grip's going down. So it's going to be much harder for Ericsson to side through this train of cars than it has been up to this point. And it's going to leave him vulnerable to a move from Newgarden. This is where Joseph is so good at being patient and playing the traffic to his advantage.
And trusting Team Penske on pit lane to give him the free pass with a quicker pit stop potentially. And look at how close that got with Graham Rahal as Santino Ferrucci up into the light gray and the marbles we were just talking about.
And that allows the leaders through. Ferrucci passed by Rahal, slides up, and the two leaders go through. And those are what the guys are talking about, the marbles. So essentially the rubber, top surface of the tires gets rubbed off through the friction through the corners, flies up onto the track, and if you slide up onto those, you lose all grip.
Think back to being in elementary school, working with your pencil, and you make a mistake, you take that eraser and rub it to get the pencil off the paper. It leaves all those little balls of rubber off the eraser on the page you got to wipe off. That is essentially what these drivers are driving on as we take a replay here of that move. Graham just pretty aggressively cutting down on Ferrucci.
I think they might have just touched their front wing of Santino Ferrucci, hoping for more front downforce.
Great stop from Juncos. That's Rinus VeeKay. He's going to get out ahead of David Malukas. A brilliant stop from Juncos down to Kevin Lee.
Marcus Ericsson coming in. He's not had a win since he moved to Andretti. In fact, it's only been one podium, but he's on pace tonight to be very much in the mix. Firestones, fuel, Shell 100% renewable, he's away, and he has to avoid the 20 car of Alexander Rossi, and will just beat him on exit for pit lane.
Out on track, Rinus VeeKay keeps the position over David Malukas as they get their tires up to temperature. Alex Palou now on pit lane.
Brilliant stuff.
But guys, Ericsson's the one that's still come out the best of the bunch.
Nice job.
That slower stop from both the 10.
And somehow through it all,
I'm not even joking, guys.
if I'm looking at the timing pages right, Rasmussen, who stopped earlier than
I actually think I would have had to have tactically not streamed
on the track.
I think you're
a couple
right.
days next week with this weather if I didn't buy this new aircon.
In turn 4. Graham Rahal.
Big one.
Like, it's 27 degrees outside today. And this is just, it's not unbearable, but it's just like,
the correction just up into those marbles.
Next week it's 10 degrees hotter.
And Dixon this time not able to get in before the caution comes out. Very square hit. Those ones hurt, T-Bell. Not as much of a crash structure. The attenuator's back there. That's going to absorb a lot.
Oh, look where I'm
as
eating.
does the safer barrier. Great view of it all from Lundgaard.
I saw this in the store. Reese's peanut butter cup.
Wow.
Yogurt. No, it's not yogurt. It's like
so unnerving.
White chocolate.
Showed Graham last pitting on lap 61, so he's on very old tires there. And a big rear impact.
It has been an explosive night here in St. Louis. Kiffin Simpson is being pushed back on pit lane after he seemingly ran out of fuel out on track.
Can they just fucking cut to the build-up, please? I'm waiting.
54. Georgia, though, I believe, has an update on exactly what has gone wrong for Kiffin Simpson.
Yes, well, he ran out of fuel. There were too many laps under yellow before the pits opened. So Kiffin Simpson, the 8 car, out of fuel.
And Ericsson takes us back.
Nah, man,
to
I'm never
racing
streaming on YouTube
at
anything
St.
other than
Louis
motorsport
to
content
begin
again.
144 of 260, bunching up.
I've gone live on YouTube for IndyCar. And this is like 4 times worse than my last IndyCar stream.
Behind midfield there. Everyone trying to feel out what their cars are going to be like on the first lap of this restart.
I guess the race isn't live, but...
Rinus VeeKay alongside Pato O'Ward.
No, because I did the rig building stream, which was like 3 hours of like
and there's Dixon on the
no
outside
viewers
of
because like...
well, he didn't get those fresh tires.
YouTube streaming is just so
Armstrong
weird.
has managed to get back ahead of Marcus Ericsson, so this is the battle for the lead. Ericsson, Kyle Collette and Newgarden, and Kyle Collette's got a good run.
He might have a better run though on Kyle Collette.
Like I'm even thinking like, do I even IRL stream to YouTube?
To poke out high and maybe go too wide.
Newgarden does go high.
When I'm at a Grand Prix.
Side, the more they fight each other, that's just allowing Marcus Ericsson to open up a little bit of
I feel like I got to solely just to have the bob.
Kyle Kirkwood having a nice battle with Christian Rasmussen as the teammates McLaughlin and Malukas go side by side.
13th and 14th on the racetrack. You see Ferrucci there in front of them.
Never lets me DTS in front. That's weird.
Just before we roll back to green. Riding on board with Santino Ferrucci.
Tell me when there's 2 rounds left of Major, by the way.
That's going to limit his acceleration as McLaughlin takes advantage.
Love that you can see the lights on the dashboard of the steering wheel of McLaughlin through the aero screen under the lights here.
And unsighted by us, Newgarden has got through Kaio
What's up,
Collet
Tello?
for second place. But look at Marcus Ericsson stretching his legs once again. He has been
It's humid all week, thunderstorm country.
And that's the move for Newgarden.
No ventilation in your room.
Inside of Kaio Collet to get up there into second place.
That's what your definition of ventilation is.
What a job Ericsson is doing tonight.
Ericsson's doing a phenomenal job right now. He's just got to stay patient, stay focused. He doesn't love the fact he's got a car in front of him as a
ball next year at Andretti. Oh, it's Malukas and Santino Ferrucci are wheel to wheel, and Malukas is up and on the
So what I mean, next IndyCar race, I'll go live, or like I'll start IndyCar 20 minutes later, and then the build-up will start. I don't know what I'm meant to do.
Place himself fully in contention to remain not just at that team. Oh, puts that move on Armstrong.
And he
needed that.
He has to work for it harder than anybody.
220. You're telling me that we're going to be sitting on this for 30 minutes? Hell no.
On the loss of momentum.
I'm going to be pissed if that's the case.
So where it took 5-6 laps for Ericsson to
Wait,
get by,
25.
Joseph's going to get him in 1/2 a lap.
Newgarden is such a force at this track.
So here's what confuses me.
Winner here was leading last year up until the point
that
he was involved in a massive incident.
Looking at the numbers, Scott Dixon here as Christian.
If you go on the IndyCar website, what am I doing?
Kirkwood in turn 3, and they are close.
If you go on the IndyCar website, right?
Just how close they are.
This is what's so dumb about IndyCar. They do this every Grand Prix, right? Sunday, 2 p.m. ET, which is 7 p.m. UK time. So 10 minutes. Apparently, the race is meant to start in 10 minutes. Countdown to green, 10 minutes. 10 minutes countdown to green, right? So then I hop on the broadcast 30 minutes early to have 30 minutes of build-up before the race. Oh, actually, countdown to green is actually 30 minutes from now, which is 20. But then this says it starts at 2:25. That's 35 minutes from now. So why does the website say countdown to green to 10 minutes from now? So I guess the broadcast starts in 10.
I almost was expecting Power to drop down and give his teammate.
Wait, no, I fucked up.
Straight, but he gave it to VK instead.
Another huge run.
Wait, no, I didn't fuck up.
VK gets to Christian Rasmussen.
Wait, no, I didn't fuck up. I fucked up.
Showing big time moves
I fucked up.
Now. And if Rasmussen gets
No, I didn't fuck up.
Right now, this reduced pace that the 28 and the 2 are having to run in this traffic. And you see him, I think maybe he's coming.
No, I did fuck up. I was meant to start watching highlights at 6:30. My brain thought, oh, IndyCar starts at 6:30. No.
Tough for Scott Dixon because the pits are closed right now.
I meant to do 30 minutes before the time it says on the website.
Unless this is it.
Yeah.
This is it, and how long will we go?
See, that's where I get mixed up. I'm gonna write it in my notes pad. 30 minutes. 30 minutes before website says race.
He's going to lose track position, and this race off pit lane
might determine the race. Start
Marcus Ericsson did decide to stop. Everyone is within the window
highlights.
to be able to make it home.
Yeah, I fucked up. I always confuse myself. Is this live? Yes. Well, this is the highlights from last week, but this broadcast is live.
But he took emergency service, then Kirkwood. Pelot just now got to the box.
So Newgarden gets out ahead of Rossi. Rasmussen. Pelot somehow made it into his box, but running down pit lane that slowly really
bang a clip right there. Start of the race needs to be begin on the hour. The website should just count down to green, not count down to when the broadcast starts but doesn't start. I'm confused. Anyways, I hope we get a bit of a build-up, because sometimes IndyCar don't show the build-up beforehand.
Rossi tows Rasmussen with him. And Rasmussen takes second.
Well, they don't have a build-up if it's like a mid-Grand Prix.
Rasmussen didn't get a great launch, so Rossi really had to lift off to let him go by. That
so they get you to watch the ads, yeah, apparently.
Enough momentum to clear him as well as they
Kakashi fan, what is up, dude? On the strip.
Kirkwood got Colette.
You could have watched 4 World Cup highlights, yeah, exactly.
And that's for P5. But here comes Rinus VK. Look at that move on
Americans was always at the time way behind the actual start. Yeah. I remember, bro. I went and watched Muddy Supreme at a cinema, and it said start time 6 o'clock, and we got there at 6:20. But then we had some issues getting food, like food was taking ages. We got into the cinema at 6:30, and we still had 10 minutes of ads. I'm not even joking. 40 minutes after the time it said of the showing.
Dealing with Joseph Newgarden. They go side by side again.
Oh, they almost touch. But Rasmussen,
like, I was like, we'll miss 15 minutes. We'll get in there. 20 minutes of ads, maybe at most 25 minutes of ads, and we'll watch and we'll get it. No. We purposely went there late, then accidentally got into the cinema late, and still got 10 minutes of ads. I don't know how that was possible.
Joseph a little bit higher. It's crafty. It's smart.
That is rare for Rasmussen.
To be fair, it was like a £6 ticket in some small ass cinema. So it's probably just the ad cinema. Hello, Joe. I've answered your question 3 times. I am live. This is a live stream, man. Yeah, I am live.
Great move from Newgarden. Now Rasmussen's got to try to put it right back on him.
Tucked up under his
what movie? Muddy Supreme.
Takes it straight back.
This is highlights from the last race. We're waiting for today's race to start.
The same way that others are, but as these two battle, Ericsson is able to close the gap onto Newgarden.
The two very best on short ovals going at it, back and forth, lap after lap, close, aggressive side-by-side action.
And why wouldn't you? There's still rain in the vicinity. This thing could get caught.
I meant the race. No, this is highlights from the last race. Today's race starts live in 25 minutes.
Just in case this thing ends.
Or the build-up starts in a minute.
Newgarden with a great run.
It's boxed by Jack. Rutero, Wooby against the Loz.
And takes the lead again. This is fantastic.
And you saw him take that and get a really good run off of 2.
These 4 drivers still fighting it out for the podium, but each and any one of them could still win. And now here comes Ericsson on Rasmussen. Moves to the inside. And the man who's led so much of the race today takes 2nd position back and will have his sights set firmly on Joseph Newgarden.
And James, you called it. Rasmussen's high line is an issue as the caution is out for conditions. Kyle Collette, the rookie.
I'm gonna quick good toilet.
Devastating. In the mix for a podium for the
going to the spot 24 hour for the first time. First time seeing GT3 IRL. Nice. That's next week, right? That'd be sick. When you get pinged for copyright, this is a free to watch broadcast that Fox do. Mike Bridges. We've done this for every IndyCar race this year, basically. Not real late for you. Now it's only 7 p.m. Probably end at about 9:30, I think, today's race. How long is Road America? The broadcast here starts in 10 minutes. Right.
Rasmussen goes with Ericsson. Look how close they all are. VK has a look. Maluka's round the outside of Kirkwood. Ericsson holds on to 2nd.
IndyCar is underrated. I agree. I've got. Do you want to be reminded when the last map start? Yeah, let me know when there's 2 rounds left before the win. I want to watch on stream. If it doesn't clash with IndyCar, that is. I'm back in a sec, guys.
3 wide. Armstrong.
Next week, the first time meeting Sim Racing Team RL will be fun. When you say meeting Sim Racing Team, you mean like your team that you drive for?
Now here comes McLaughlin.
He's already into the top 6 now, making a move on Malukas.
We know how much understeer the 27 of Kyle Kirkwood's dealing with right now. He's the next guy in line for McLaughlin.
We talk about a retro livery. This one playing back to 2009 to the Indy 500 win for Helio Castro Neves. It looks like a race winner, doesn't it? It looks fighting, it looks fast. Ferrucci fighting with Armstrong.
Armstrong on that fresh tire. Ferrucci did not pit. Falling down to 9th. Really just at the mercy of these drivers with the new tires. Now a Ward and Power coming up.
Yeah, fresh tire courage running side by side there as Scotty Mack works the backside of Kyle Kirkwood. Look at Power to the high side.
There's a bit of vinegar in Will Power's veins tonight, particularly after that final stop. 11th place he runs right now. Pato O'Ward ahead of him, but the momentum is with Scott McLaughlin. 6th place right now, 5 ahead of him. Make that 4! He moves around the outside of Kyle Kirkwood.
It's not going to come easy. Kyle Kirkwood knows how to race hard, but he has to give up.
It's done. Who roared to the 500 win as now power roars around the outside of Armstrong. That is so brave.
That's new tires to new tires. That's just power being brave and bold. And Armstrong looking maybe into one, can't get it done.
Awards up to 10th.
Joseph just metronomic, hitting all of his marks, knowing exactly what he has to do. He'll be getting updates on which lane the 28 of Ericsson prefers to run at each end of the racetrack. He's going to do what he can to disturb that.
You were that lap, you gained on him just a touch.
There you go, gained on him just a touch. Almost 7/10 of a second now, the difference. Newgarden pulling out just a little bit.
Newgarden isn't just good on ovals. He isn't just great at this track. He's won half of the races here as VK now has the run on Rasmussen. But we know Rasmussen loves that high line. Somehow holds the momentum, somehow holds the place.
Two of the bravest drivers in the world right now, putting it all on the line, running so close together.
What a result this would be for JHR. Previous best at this track. That came in the hands of Connor Daly as 6th place. If they could get a podium here, that would be like a win for a small squad like that.
VK showing his mettle once again.
Meanwhile, lap traffic just entering turn 4 as Joseph Newgarden just enters turn 3. He continues to close at a ferocious rate. His last lap, 165 miles an hour. Kiffin Simpson at the tail end at 162.
Over the line, 10 to go. It has been 58
Max is going to win. Yeah, he's going to win this race right now.
Ericsson, last one in IndyCar. That was the St. Pete season opener in 2023.
How to spot for a whole week only 50. That's really good.
But can he find the measure of the man who could pretty much set up a home here? He's so comfortable. 50% of the races run at this track. Joseph Newgarden has won.
All right, this should be starting in a sec, guys.
10. He's incredible here.
And don't forget, guys, we mentioned it earlier in the show, nursing an injury. Instead of not really feeling it in the race car, not really bothering him, and it's showing with the pace that he's got.
Look at his eyes. Look at how far ahead Joseph Newgarden is looking here. Brilliant stuff, able to anticipate so much looking that far ahead. He looks calm, confident, and very much in control. 8 to go here, and I keep watching that lap traffic entering turn 4 as Joseph Newgarden is about a half a straightaway behind. It might factor on the final lap.
Yeah, nightmare fuel for Newgarden. He doesn't want to catch those guys if he can help it.
In fact, oftentimes what you do in this situation is the lead driver is try to manage the bubble of air behind you to not force yourself into that lap traffic. You start playing with the air and the turbulence.
Still sick, it's so horrible.
And across Marcus Ericsson's car.
Do you know what you're sick with?
Keep that
just like
gap
flu or?
and drive as slow as you can and manage track position so you
180K viewers, that's insane.
Which is lap traffic, and it's still, there it is. It's on the
Why is the Furia fan crying?
That much closer to Kiffin Simpson.
I think back to earlier in this race when you guys had this kind of...
Oh, I would actually be so upset if that happened to me. Where did it go?
Marcus somehow found something. He found a way to pull the gap back.
I opened up OD Pixel stream and the chat like lagged. And this is the only message you see. You talk so much, fatty.
Remain for Marcus Ericsson to try to do what so few people have at this track. And that is to find a way past Joseph Newgarden.
Meanwhile, Christian Rasmussen seems to have just kind of closed back up now.
Potentially final map. Potentially final lap. Map. Round.
6 frags, 17 deaths.
Wrap it up so I can go back to IndyCar.
Unable to find a mark.
Why's it lagging?
50 seconds.
Now, if you're Falcons, all you need is the conversion.
It's so funny when people watch the watch alongs, they get mad at the person talking. Yeah. Like my favorite is watching the like drivers praise. Like, let the drivers talk, and it's like they're speaking in fucking Italian, bro.
You cannot retake this.
Nico, I didn't think I'd see the day. I still remember watching him compete in mouse sports back in 2016.
You look at the crowd, you see your family crying.
2017?
How are you going to come back?
I watched him choke that deagle shot
Like, I'm still thinking about the fucked up joke that I made 10 minutes ago, bro.
The greatest player to never win a major.
This puts them one away.
The greatest player to never win a major.
Everything.
No longer. Who's now going to be the greatest player to never win a major?
Like, I'm fried.
Now who's it going to be?
Like, if he's stressing out too much and then, you know, like, I don't know.
Wait, I thought it was first to 12.
Buzz, all right.
Oh, it's over the last round. Fuck. It's first to 13, isn't it?
All three drivers. But what can you say?
Elite has most majors attended without a win.
Out of 10 starts.
Last year's Code 20 I watched was like that. DreamHack went to 2014. Wow.
A massive accident at the Indianapolis 500 left him bruised and battered.
It's a 300.
Somehow contended with 100 laps around Detroit to fight his way up through the field, to fight through the pain and take a result that day. And here, though, back on familiar ground, Joseph Newgarden has proved the
So you reckon it's a lead?
he is to bring home his 6th win in St. Louis.
Sure, there's like no other top tier S tier player now. There's no other S tier player. Like Simple's one, Nico's one, Device is one, Zywu's one.
9th on the all-time win.
All the S tier players have won. Who's the next like A tier? Would we say a Leech?
What a drive. He ties Al Unser Jr.
17. Did I say 11? 17. God damn. Here we go. No! The major's about. I have to mute that.
Doesn't know about falling.
Too much is happening right now.
Trying to bait a reaction, get some info for free.
Your first major.
I can't wait to see Nico's reaction.
No time to fuck up now.
Rounds on this T side. All you need
Nico does it all. He does the U-tail. He does the killing. Nico!
The godfather of Brazilian counter-strike.
Should I watch the
40 seconds, 5v4. Kerrigan wants to push towards A.
They've got the advantage.
Could go through CT spawn to B.
In this round,
decisions.
In this cathedral, every headshot.
Molodor defending. A lot to ask for. Misses the first position lead. They get utility down. Oh! 2v3. Molodor. Nate.
It's done. It's done.
One of the toughest games. Nico Major, you did it.
Oh, so happy for Nico, man. So happy for him. At one point, most expensive player as well. Isn't he still the most bought out player or is to Falcons?
After 3,000 days since 2018.
3,000. Sick. 3,000 days since FaZe vs Cloud9? Nah. 8 years ago. Monacy gets a major as well at what? 18 years old?
Holy
I don't even know the other 3 players. Who the fuck are they? Bukaki? Oh, sorry, Kerrigan. I know Kerrigan, obviously. Who are the other 2?
Look at Kerrigan, bro.
Yusuke?
Yo. There it is. Yeah. He goes like, come on. Holy fuck.
Anyways. Fuck. Well. Put this over now.
What's your dream team? And then just said as a joke, what about Kerrigan as an IGL? And he was like, haha, hell nah.
Dude, Kerrigan's insane.
He's too old.
Was this his first major with Falcons?
You and I just said it, bro.
That man is too good.
Holy fuck. Guys, how crazy did Maxime play? And Nico as well played good on every single map. I like that.
I like the Falcons too. Here we go. IndyCar's starting.
Nico, be the
I'll low key quickly.
You know what time it is. I don't want you to have any voice left as we celebrate something truly special.
Nico Major. Nico Major.
I still remember watching him in Bell Sports on Cobblestone. 38 kill game and still
Is he
lost.
strong enough? Can he lift it? His first major trophy. There it is.
And what a one to win as well. Cologne. Fuck.
Look at Kerrigan.
Dude, Carrigan might be one of the goats.
Holy fuck!
Carrigan might be one of the goats. You can't lie.
Wow. Wow.
Like just because he's not a fragger doesn't mean he's not a goat.
And boys, I want to say one thing, bro. Elite.
Elite. All right, IndyCar time. Bro, why are they still playing this music, bro? Fuck me, the music is so annoying. Where's the build-up at? See what I mean? They change it every week. Jimmy. Where's the Willie B voice at?
Look at this. Look at this.
I'm just wondering how much beer would fit in that cup. True. True. Kickstart my heart. Oh, it's so annoying as well.
It's been incredible. I could never imagine that she has been...
Germany, baby. Nico!
Success.
Nico.
With a man who's just lifted a major trophy. Turns out, Nico, the third's the charm.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what to say.
Just listen to that.
Nico! 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 Nico!
You know, it's been...
Bro, imagine trying your whole life. He can retire now.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. There's no better place to leave this trophy, I swear to God.
Yeah, Cologne as well. Like, holy.
Oh, I need to collect my thoughts.
There's a Nico inside of me.
Was it worth the wait?
Definitely. But guys, I think I am a prime example to never give up, okay? Never give up on your dreams.
How old is he now? Like 40?
Never give up on your life, okay? Keep believing, okay? You're gonna achieve the things. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be painful, but you will get it. You will fucking get it. I want to thank my fiance. She has been through a lot with me, and she was a big pillar throughout this major, and especially today. And she deserved this trophy as much as I did. So thanks to her, thanks to my family, and thanks to all the fans. But most importantly, this team. It's been incredible. I could never imagine that the game in the final would be the easiest one. So
that didn't seem difficult, making the finals. It was just the next step. Does that make it sweeter? Yes, I've got...
Crazy. All right.
Thousands make the annual migration. campgrounds feel.
Does that mean Carrigan is the most winningest IGL? Zonic's the most winningest coach now? Surely. Surely that was already the case for both of them anyway.
Echoes through the hills.
Oh, actually no. Carrigan missed the Stralis era, didn't he?
Hillsides
Glaves
and grassy
doing.
overlooks, patiently observing the action from their natural habitat. Drivers navigate more than 4 miles of sweeping corners, blind crests, high-speed straights, and the kink. A place where momentum is precious. And mistakes
Yeah, I meant
are
IGL though.
Beautiful, historic, entirely unique. And it starts right now.
I don't know, Carrigan's just won for so many different teams for so long. Not just like majors, just all of them. Apex, but Apex wasn't IGL for the Envious win. Was it Envious? Yeah.
The second half of the 2026 IndyCar
Here we go!
season starts
Finally,
right
IndyCar
here on one of
starting!
America's oldest and greatest circuits, Road America. Welcome to our coverage on Fox, and we want to thank those of you tuning in after the World Cup, and especially those celebrating Spain's huge win over Saudi
delayed
Arabia.
start for the World Cup.
Amigos españoles, ¿quieres
That
ver
makes
otra
sense
victoria?
why I was fucked
Quedaos
today.
aquí y conoced a Alex Palou, because if you like watching Spain win, there is no better man to support than him. 4 goals for
Surfer
Spain
dude,
today.
they're
Already a 4-time champion. The man from Barcelona leads the 2026 IndyCar Championship and will lead the field to green today from his 5th consecutive
SpongeBob umbrella.
24 international
Guys, if you just should have got
rivals,
in.
their task remains the same.
This is the live broadcast. They'll be showing the build-up and the first 10 laps, and then they'll be switching to onboards.
On Fox.
Okay, buddy.
Bell and James Hinchcliffe with you today.
Hasn't even got the
Very much
official
with
jersey
the
on.
World Cup fever, and Townsend
Will he be?
today
Where's the official
might
jersey
be
at?
all about a little bit of fancy footwork.
Yeah, I mean, Spain dominated
Bro's
in
got the
IndyCar
fake.
Championship, as you said,
I like
with
the USA
Alex
kit.
Palou, but where is the American? Just like our own Team USA, off to their best start ever in the World Cup here in IndyCar. 2-time winner already this season, Joseph Newgarden. But let's talk about feet. This guy had a monstrous crash in the Indy 500. He's injured, had surgery this week on his left foot. Why does that matter?
Surgery and
Because
back
that's
in the
foot
car,
he
that's
normally
wild.
breaks with. Today, he'll be right foot braking. It's a massive adjustment for
Wow.
Newgarden. He has won at this track
Right
twice
foot
before.
braking
He's the
today?
grittiest driver in the series right now.
And James,
Dude's
when
cooked.
it comes to
At a
wins
track like
or
this as
losses,
well,
corners
like an
can
oval,
always play
fine.
their part.
Certainly can, and there's 14 of them here at Road America, and one of them has been particularly
Wait,
difficult
true.
throughout practice. And
Arsenal
qualifying
won.
so far. This is Will
The
Power
New York
going
Knicks
for a
won.
little bit of a ride. Here you see
Nico
one of
won.
the McLarens dropping wheels on the
Surely
exit of that final
Ferrari
corner,
win the
and
championship.
this can happen
What a
if you
year.
go just a little bit too far. That Stingray Rob in practice. We saw Joseph Newgarden have
That
that
would be.
exact same accident.
Yeah,
in
and
the
if England
race
win the
last
World
year,
Cup,
that's just one of the 14 corners that's going to be throwing a lot of curveballs at
Well,
these drivers today.
two
Well,
simultaneous
as we
misses.
said,
What the hell
Alex
just happened?
Palou, a
How's it going,
four-time
Grizz,
champion,
Lucas,
leads the
Tukas?
championship, looking for his 5th, starts on the pole position today, hoping to stick it in the back of the net. Down to Kevin Lee with
Now, honestly,
a
if
reigning champion.
England win the World Cup,
It has
Ferrari
already
have
been
to
a
win the
magnificent day
championship.
for
That would be
Alex
so
Palou's home
Ferrari,
country.
though.
Spain
For all
wins
the
in World
bottlers,
Cup.
chokers.
Can you carry that momentum over here?
That
at Road
this is
America?
our years
I hope
to
so.
win.
I hope so, man. I
If
think
Ferrari
they won
don't,
4-0,
is the only one that don't.
So that's pretty cool. Better than our first match. So I'm super excited for that. Very excited for the 10 car starting on the pole and getting that best view heading to turn 1. But yeah, it's going to be a long day, man. I think there's going to be
Will Buxton
crazy
used to be an F1.
strategies
He left
going
for
on,
IndyCar.
different strategies with fuel and the tires. So looking forward to it, and hopefully we can get that number 10 DHL Honda on victory lane.
Alex Palou is on the pole for a remarkable 5th straight
That was weird, just two
time,
bots.
trying to keep the Palou show rolling.
Not like England or
in
USA, you don't
Spanish
care.
national colours, Alex Palou hoping to extend
I'd take
Spain's
either of them.
winning streak today here at Road America.
I think they have a good chance, probably third favorite right now. Yeah, I mean, just like the big teams, like big teams like Belgium and Germany, like they don't bring anything to the World Cup for some reason. Sure, France is clear favorites. Now, I like Agent and Extra MD, but what do they know about NASCAR?
I've been trying to come and see the last couple grid walks. Haven't been able to. Apologies, Scotty. Yes. But more appropriately today, Lucy's dad. Happy Father's Day.
I know Agent's a motorsport fan, so he's okay.
You ditched me the last few events, but appreciate it. Father's Day, big day for me.
And I've also just want you to dispel the rumor that you are in fact just a bandwagon Knicks fan.
I'm not going to say what I want to say on TV to you. I'm a massive Knicks fan.
Right. Thanks, Scotty. Have a great day today, man. Saw his crew last night for a few brats, which feels very fitting and appropriate here at Road America. I'm going to try and politely pull Felix out of his thing.
No, there's not winning any World Cup despite not losing any game for 6 years.
How has been dad for you so far?
It's been good. I haven't really had a chance to be a father that much lately, but no, it's been great. It's been great. Still learning things, you know. It's kind of like when you're a rookie, you know, you're just picking up on everything. You're learning stuff every day, and you know, getting a little better day by day.
All right, Fro, hope your teeth are feeling better. Good luck today. Good luck today, Ace. Adam Rovazini, the strategist of Felix Rosenqvist and the number 6.
Right, these guys are scaring me. I thought it was Father's Day today. It's not in Australia.
David Malukas, because
Australia have a different Father's Day for some reason.
I heard a thing. He's given a pep talk. He's rallying his team. David, we speak a lot about nicknames and all your nicknames that you're trying to create. I heard you're trying to give yourself one.
Well, not myself. There was actually a group at Gateway, a group of kids. They started calling me Chef Dave.
Chef Dave.
Yeah, because you know, in Gen Z terms, we're cooking it up. We're cooking it up out there. So maybe we run with the Chef Dave until we get this win there.
Okay, Chef Dave.
Chef Dave for only a few hours. We'll see. But yeah, Chef Dave. That's a new name.
Okay, being a recipient of not choosing nicknames, I don't know if you get to choose. So go out there and make it Big Dave today.
Big Dave.
Hi everybody, how are we doing today? I'd love to see a packed crowd. I'm not going to try and make this worse. Best of luck on your speedy recovery. We have a Green Bay Packers player here with us today, Evan Williams. I'm hoping I haven't overshot him. I'm not totally sure where he is. Oh, he's right here. Taking pictures with fans.
Over the rent, hopefully.
His moment here.
How does his hair fit in the helmet? What the fuck?
Safety for the Green Bay Packers. Is this your first time at an IndyCar race?
This is my first time in an IndyCar race. I watched a couple growing up.
How does his hair fit in the NFL helmet?
Yeah, this is definitely exciting.
All right, buddy. Well, thank you so much for being here. Best of luck in your season.
I appreciate that, man.
Rather surprised more motorsports haven't been done on Twitch, considering how popular stuff like GP Explorers. That, plus the fact motorsports is popular. I don't know. I don't think companies, specifically motorsport companies, really care about Twitch, which is sad.
Here to give the command for today's XPEL Grand Prix presented by AMR. Please welcome guest of XPEL, Mike Reed.
Just random dude.
Drivers, start your engines.
That was a good one. That was a good one. I've seen a couple shitty start your engines lately.
As Evan Williams rolls out pit lane.
Bro is in the passenger seat. If you don't know, they do a
Let's take a look at the
they do a passenger seat hot lap
starting grid
for the formation lap.
Alexander Rossi, Nevada City, California.
Hell yeah.
Rob, Head, Idaho.
Louis Foster,
Odium, England.
Mick Schumacher, Germany.
Nice starting position, bro.
The Netherlands.
Graham Rahal, Columbus, Ohio.
Kevin Simpson, Cayman Islands.
Kyle Kirkwood, Jupiter, Florida.
Dennis Hauger,
Jupiter.
Harskoog, Norway.
Christian Rasmussen, Copenhagen, Denmark.
Joseph Newgarden, Nashville,
How
Tennessee.
do these two go from battling for the win
Geneva, Switzerland.
to this far down?
Santina Ferrucci, Woodbury, Connecticut.
Christian Lundgaard, Hedenstead, Denmark.
Scott Dixon, Auckland, New Zealand. Let's go Kiwis. Will Power, Toowoomba, Australia.
Pato Award, Monterrey, Mexico.
Kyle Collet, São Paulo, Brazil.
Nolan Siegel, Palo Alto, California.
Scott McLaughlin, Christchurch, New Zealand.
Marcus Ericsson, Kumla, Sweden.
Felix Rosenqvist, Värnamo, Sweden.
Marcus Armstrong, Christchurch, New Zealand.
David Malukas, Chicago, Illinois.
Alex Palou, Barcelona, Spain.
I like that. Adds a bit of personality.
That is your grid, and they leave pit lane.
What was keeping following NASCAR because of SVG?
Quite incredible and historic circuit. 14 turns.
Packers only good at packing it up and going home.
Flowing. It is a monstrous
Bros with a lot of hair get
challenge.
less
James,
concussion.
why
Is
don't
that
you take
fact?
us around on the Honda track preview?
By the location.
Simply one of the best racetracks
in
the world.
Yeah, don't do this
Just
pre-race.
outside
Don't do this
the
pre-race.
small
I
but
don't want to watch the
lovely
formation
town
lap.
of Elkhart Lake
I would rather look
sits
at a
this
graphic
Road
on
America
iRacing.
at right over 4 miles. 193 miles an hour into turn 1. It could be higher than that
three in
with push
IndyCar.
to pass and the draft today. You go down to turn 3,
one
a
Australian
critical
willpower.
exit here. So you fire down the long straightaway, which has a downhill braking zone. Again, almost 190 here for turn 5, and then you start to climb the hill, James. It gets very technical after that.
Yeah, this tight, technical middle section of the racetrack, turn 6, uphill, flattens right at turn in.
Yeah,
so
motorsports is
easy
pretty
for
big in
drivers
Australia. New
to
Zealand,
pitch it
obviously, with
off there
supercars.
to a near flat kink in turn 7.
And then it also helps
downhill
Scott
brake
Dixon.
zone, T-Bell into
New Zealand
turn 8.
was
We've
one of
seen
the
a lot
best
of drivers run wide
in
there as we head into
IndyCar,
the world
so
famous carousel. 146 mile an hour
help the
minimum,
exposure over there.
3.4 G sustained.
Bye,
and you got to
Bestu.
use that
See you in
momentum.
5
Get to
minutes.
throttle early because it carries you all the way down the back
On the
straight.
track on iRacing, beats the I really like this.
176 mile an
One of the
hour
best tracks in
corner, and if
iRacing.
you are
One of the best
nose
tracks
to
in the world,
tail
in my opinion.
with dirty air on your wings, it is tough to hold the throttle wide open as you hit Canada corner, turn 12. 4 Gs, the most you see on the racetrack in that
Guys,
brake
just a reminder
zone.
again, this
Through
is the
13,
free-to-watch
a tricky
Fox
blind rise, and this final corner, turn
broadcast.
14, maybe the most
We can watch
important
the
exit
first
on
10
the
minutes
track
of the build-up,
as you go back
and
up
then
the hill
it's going to switch to
complete a lap
onboards
at Road
and
America.
timings only. So if you want to join us for the full broadcast, get it up yourself.
It is cooler than it
You'll
has
be
been
switching over
throughout this
after
weekend
10
so
laps.
far. How will that affect
I just
the
am looking.
tyres?
I'll find out Monday if
Not
when I'm
giving as
getting
much
the
of an
new
advantage
fixed
as we've
part.
seen at other circuits throughout the season. Strategy is going to be a key one. And guys, the top 3 all starting on that soft
But 30
tire, hoping
degrees,
for that
no,
immediate
23
bite
degrees.
in the early part of the running.
See a
Cheap,
great aerial
not
shot
cheaper,
of that
colder
brand new
this year.
concrete section at the exit of several of the corners, including the final corner. And the reason that's important is the drivers are going to be experimenting a ton today with how much of that
My
new
back is so sore.
grasscrete surface they can experiment with.
Time to head down to pit lane in Georgia.
Well, I'd like to highlight the driver out of Christchurch, New Zealand. That's Marcus Armstrong. He's still searching for his first win in the NTT IndyCar Series, but he told me just a little earlier today that this is the most confident and comfortable he has ever felt on a road course. He's been top 3 in all sessions, including qualifying, where he's going to start 3rd next to his teammate Felix Rosenqvist, our most recent Indianapolis 500 champion. This start is going to be so important for the whole Meyer-Shank Racing organization. Kevin.
Georgia, there have been a lot of wild rumors this weekend about where free agent drivers might end up next year. And one of the most desired seats is Marcus Ericsson's at Andretti. But Marcus told me that don't believe everything you hear at this point. He has a lot of confidence in his future and feels really strong about what's going to happen today from his 5th place starting position. He's had a strong year this year, and he's confident everything is going to work out quite nicely. To Jack Harvey.
Thanks, Kevin. My driver to watch today is his teammate Kyle Kirkwood. He's starting a little bit out of position in 18th. However, on his path to IndyCar, he won at Road America over 5 times. He's on a 3-race top 10 streak here at this track. No doubt he's going to be charging through and trying to close the championship points gap.
Thank you, guys.
6 top
So many
5s
fascinating
6 top 5s
stories
this year.
throughout this field today. Townsend, you talked about Joseph Newgarden earlier, running with that damaged left leg. He's had surgery on it in the week leading up into this race. We sit on board with him now, courtesy of PPG. For me, one of the drivers to watch out for today, Christian Lundgaard. Of the 2 road races we've had so far this season, he came second at Barber. He won at the Indy road course. You know what? He could have won that race at Barber as well. Not a great qualifying for him. Starts down in 12th,
it's pretty like
knows how to get the job
track.
done
It's
on
a lot of like grassy
course.
areas and like.
See all that information on display thanks to the McLaren Racing Club. On board now with the XPEL Chevy of Scott McLaughlin here. This guy seems so laser focused, locked in, coming off his best Indy 500 finish ever. He's one to watch.
All right,
with
race
Team
better start, I
Penske.
think.
What about
Again, we'll get to watch
rookie
the first
Kaio
10
Collet
laps, guys.
starts 8th today, impressive throughout this weekend. And what about Mick Schumacher? Disappointing qualifying down in 22nd. Other than qualifying, though, he's been top 10 all through the weekend. Alex Palou in the yellow and red car will take us to green. Alongside him, America's David Malukas, who has never won a race. Behind him on the second row, Marcus Armstrong, yet to win a race. Alongside him, his
Malukas and Armstrong
teammate
going for their first win today with some good qualifying spots.
14.
Here we go.
Up the hill, and when they reach the crest, they hope to see the green flag waving. And when it does,
Alex Palou will take this field to green, will get us racing.
Rough.
We have the green, we have racing at Road America. And Palou
Very good start
moves
from...
to defend. And look at Armstrong up and on the inside of David
Oh, that's
Malukas,
Armstrong.
forcing the issue straight down
I
on the
thought
run
Armstrong was
down
the other
into
one.
turn one.
Armstrong already in the P2, Malukas pushed off.
His way past Malukas, who runs wide along with Scott McLaughlin.
Oh, people off in the back. Oh, no wing.
And I think that is Christian Lundgaard, who has damage
No
to
wing
his
for
front
Lundgaard.
wing.
Unlucky.
That's David Malukas falling another position back as Rosenquist gets on the inside of
VK's
turn
further
3.
down.
I think that was Will Power dropping wheels on the exit there. That's going to hurt his momentum on this run down to 5. Huge opportunity. Malukas pulling back out to try to claim
there's
third
so much
back.
tussling behind.
Deep
Malukas
on
coming
the
back.
brakes goes David Malukas, the young
Malukas
American,
straight under pressure from
making it work
Rosenquist.
on the Indy 500 winner, Felix Rosenquist. Now
Come on,
Rosenquist
Armstrong.
going to challenge back. They go side by side under
And Rosenquist very squirrely on exit there as he puts the power down, and McLaughlin will want to have a piece of him. That
King
is
the
the
Angel
difficulty
Mango
around
thing as the
this
follows.
track. If you get a little wayward through a corner, you can
Interesting
lose not
race
just
start.
one place, but potentially 4, 5, 6, especially on these opening laps as Santino Ferrucci and Christian Rasmussen do battle.
And all this battling behind, allowing Alex Palou to steadily pull
55
out
laps.
a
How long is the
lead
lap
up
here?
front. And look at that outside move from Rinus VK in the carousel.
Nice move.
We've seen him pull that move off before.
Saw him do that his rookie year. Very
Really
brave
nice move from
once
VK.
again from VK.
And Colette isn't letting Ericsson go either. Colette in the Brazilian colors, the white, the blue, the green, and the yellow.
Yeah,
We
3
ride
young
on board with Ericsson now. You can't
guns
see
in the
his
top
wing
7
mirrors,
right
but
now.
if you could, they would be full.
Why is
of
there
the
Ward so
rookie's
far down this
AJ Foyt
weekend
racing
compared to
car.
normal?
Up on the Delaware Life camera there, looking ahead.
I think he's moved some
McLaughlin.
positions
He
up
got
off
a
the start,
great
though.
run off of 14. Colette, not as good a run. He's going to be under threat now from Padua Ward.
Come on, Armstrong. Get on the back of the low. Don't let him run away.
If you are Marcus Armstrong,
Malukas is hanging on to
second,
P3
you
nicely
cannot
now.
let Alex Palou build up a gap. You cannot let him escape up the road. As Kiffin
So many
Simpson
nice
defends
liveries.
from the Dale Coyne Racing
Seeing
car
enough Leica.
of Dennis Howard.
Spec Series good? Yeah, Spec
No
Series.
racetrack penalizes a
Only difference
challenge
is
gone
there's
bad.
2 engine
More
suppliers.
than Road America, just like this. Kyle Kirkwood there in that blue and black car poked his nose in there. It didn't work, and now he's starting to lose the draft and maybe fall victim as we ride on board the nose cam thanks to Sam's Club here.
What's XPEL?
You've got to be so careful and strategic
Main
about
sponsor of the
when
Grand-
you
of the
time
race,
your
but
move because
what is
the
it?
penalty for getting it wrong can be several positions.
And Kirkwood has only made 1 place up on that opening lap, and it's because of the damage to Christian Lundgaard. Look at him right in the middle of the track there.
Lundgaard
and he
kind of just
runs into the
drove
back
into the
of Scott
back
Dixon
of
in the
Dixon.
orange and blue Ganassi ahead of him. Here we are on board with him. Watch that front right.
Well, watch Scott Dixon
left.
move over to defend there in the brake zone, and Kevin,
Schumacher's
it looked
just
like
slow.
Christian Lundgaard was expecting more room.
And he also has damage. He's in the pit box right now, changing to a set of softs and also changing the front wing. He told me yesterday, we've been on the struggle bus, but today they figured it out.
Oh, really
Had a lot of
caution, Lundgaard
confidence.
could be back
now
it up.
he's going to need a caution soon to catch back up to the field, or a chance at a result has gone away.
A caution. He's going to need a miracle. Lap 2 of 55, and Rosenquist still applies pressure to Malukas.
I'll tell you what's so
Some
impressive
airborne,
about
Alex.
this, guys. Did you notice the red sidewalls on
No,
those
that wasn't Schumacher
Firestones of
replacing this
Malukas?
one.
That's the soft compound
Schumacher's
where
down
Felix,
P22.
you can see the sidewall there. Sorry. Sidewall,
Probably
those
best not
tires,
to do
that's
anything too
black,
crazy in the
that's
first
the
few
hard
laps of the
compound.
circuit, yeah.
A little bit slower.
Paint protection film the window tint.
Some fuel at 89 with bias, 1
That's
lap.
what XPEL did. I
A little bit slower in theory over a lap, but should last a little bit better over a stint distance. But you can see already the pace that you have on those hard tires. And you heard the radio transmission from the pit wall of Rosenquist. Hey, if you can't get them, let's throttle back a little bit, start saving a bit of fuel.
Well, one of the teams of the weekend so far is the team that won the Indianapolis 500. It's Meyershank Racing. They started 3rd and 4th. They sit 2nd and 4th, Georgia.
Yes, absolutely. While you talk about tires,
Ooh!
this team strategically split
moved from
tires
VK.
between their 2 drivers. Marcus Armstrong started on the softs. Felix Rosenquist started
Wait.
on the hards. Mike
Sorry, I
Shank told me
mixed up the
before we
deliveries.
went green, they'll take about
Ericsson.
10 laps, but hopefully by splitting the strategy
Isn't
between
VK in
the
a green
2,
car as
they'll
well?
have information quicker than a lot of the
Did
other
they ever
teams
host
and know
F1 here?
what tire
No.
will
Did
benefit
F1
them
ever
the
come
rest of
here?
the
I
race.
don't think they ever
Marcus
did, right?
Ericsson with a beautiful move on Scott McLaughlin.
Watkins
Takes
Glen
5th
F1 went to,
place
not Road
after an
America. Road
excellent
America's a great track,
qualifying
though.
performance, retakes his starting position, but Ericsson on the charge.
Guys, I think we're starting to see that crossover already with the softer tires, at least for the 2 Team Penske cars. That's David Malukas right there, that red number 12, his teammate Scott McLaughlin in the yellow and white car running 6th. Both these Team Penske cars seem to be struggling a bit for pace right now, as you see Rosenqvist battling Malukas and Marcus Ericsson getting by McLaughlin just a little bit ago.
I really like that move from Ericsson.
Yeah,
very decisive in the brake zone, but a little bit deep, which allowed McLaughlin to try to do the over.
Why is Pillow just so much better than everyone else?
Ericsson just really crowded him on entry 6, didn't give him the opportunity. It was bold, it was brave, but he pulled it off.
We should remind everybody that the cars that are on the soft tire right now,
is he having a better or worse season performance-wise than
on the
last year?
hard tires right now will have to run the softs at some point in this race.
Because I know he's had a couple,
if you've got pace on the hard
mechanical
tire right
problems,
now, you want to get ahead, make your pass, and try to pull away and anticipate potentially the slower lap times on used soft tires that you have to run later.
Mate, I think you're absolutely right. When you look at those opening laps, the soft tire had the advantage. It's how McLaughlin was able to get ahead of Ericsson. But now not only has Ericsson repassed him, but McLaughlin's now coming under massive pressure from Kaio Collet, who, guess what, is also on the hard tire.
I'd actually love to see
soft tires seemingly lasting only about 3 to 4 laps before losing their best.
Unless you are the great Spaniard Alex Palou, whose gap has opened up over the last couple laps as he runs on those soft tires. How is he able to do that? That's the question the other 24 drivers have been asking themselves the last couple of seasons. He's that good at managing his 4 tires.
One of the drivers to watch out for today, Christian Lundgaard, has even more to do now.
Cool grass, bro. Bringing that back for the pit crew to chomp on. Alright, so this is how it's going to look, guys, in 6 laps time. It will be onboards with live timings with audio. So yeah, again, if you want to watch the full broadcast, find out where you can watch IndyCar. It's on CSN in Canada, Fox in America, Sky Sports in the UK. Otherwise, stick around with us to watch the onboards and timings. But they're just on ad break right now. Who have they picked the onboards for today? Ward, Malukas, and Kirkwood. That's a good 3. Where's Kirk? Oh, Kirkwood's quite far down though. They should have done Armstrong, Malukas, and Ward. Yeah, it's after not even 5 laps, after 4 laps. And this circuit's been out of the way for F1. Oh, battle here between Malukas and Rosenqvist. Wait, the onboards are so good. Oh, imagine for F1 you have to pay extra for onboards. Track that's hard to overtake. It's quite a skinny track. There's a lot of turns, but there's a good amount of straights as well. Remember last time we could hear the directors? That was fun.
No problem.
Go to track. I agree. How's it going, Fabio? Alright, we're back. Oh, back from ads into an ad? I'm confused.
Welcome back to Road America, where
it
isn't just on the track where the excitement happens here. So much put on for the fans.
Thanks.
But now it's all about the race itself. And we sit on board with Felix Rosenqvist, who for the first 6 laps
for the Indy
of this
sub
race
for the rest
has
of the year.
been
Hell yeah.
battling with David Malukas. And We
What's the
remember
Indy
just a
sub?
few weeks ago at the Indianapolis 500, it was Malukas who led that last lap, and famously
Is that
this
America?
man, Felix Rosenquist, who one of with one of the
You're from
great
America,
final
though.
laps
Are you
in
backstage?
Indy 500 history,
Lau Ferro, they were
took
the one-
that victory away from David Malukas, and Malukas here defending
It's
like
so
a
hot in
man,
my room,
who
man.
has already had one of his greatest moments, or potential greatest moments of his career, taken from him. There's previous between these two, and Malukas not willing to give an
Serbia.
inch to the man who denied
What's the Indy?
him.
What sub
at
is
the
it? Oh, do you
110th
just mean like the
running of the
broadcast
greatest spectacle in racing?
for IndyCar?
You can already hear Rosenquist coming off the gas a little bit, starting to save a bit of fuel, just like he was instructed
How's
to
Australia?
by the pit wall.
Hotter
That's
inside.
in an attempt to try to get that extra lap. It's so much harder to do here than at other racetracks because the lap is so long
back is
and
just
has
so
so
sore.
much time at full throttle down these long straights.
that
So
one for free
you've
in
got to work
Serbia, wow.
extra hard to hit the number to buy that bonus lap to try to do the overcut by staying out.
There, we do have Red Ford. You want a little help? We obviously want to stay in touch with Malukas there. Red Ford, if you think you can use it.
And see,
IndyCar
this
Live
is,
actually
this is
was
another
available
call
if you
for
have a
pit
TV
lane.
broadcast
Red
with-
Ford, that'll be a
okay.
switch on the steering wheel that'll put the engine into a different map, slightly leaner, help
I don't
him
think I
to
could
save
buy a
some
single
fuel
IndyCar
along
sub
with
board.
what
I think
he
it's
could
a
do as a
TV pack,
driver
not a
by
TV
lifting
nor
off the
TV
throttle
connection,
before the
right.
brake zones.
Yeah, so let's explain
Yeah,
that.
for me,
This
it's
is a
I have to buy Now
55
TV,
race.
but I wouldn't do that just for
Generally, under
IndyCar. So
full green
Hannah, I use
conditions,
her
you're going to try
account.
to do it straight up in
She
3
buys it
pit
for everyone.
stops. If you split those 55 laps into 4
Do an ice
stints
bath on
with
stream.
3 stops,
Good idea.
you might do 2 stints at 14 laps each.
Yo, what is
one
this
at
graphic?
13. Well, you need 3 at 14 laps
This is
each.
now all the
one
graphics.
at 13 to make it. So you do the math. When do you want to burn fuel? If you overdo it, you end up short.
off your
and if
socks.
you get
I can't
behind on your fuel
stream
mileage,
without
it is
socks.
a long,
Excuse me,
long
it feels
day here
weird.
at Road America. So you have to be extra strategic as a driver and a team to figure out when and how do we want to burn that precious fuel to make this on just
I'm
3
naked.
pit stops.
No, it's not
Well,
about not
one guy
being able to
we
see
were
them.
looking
It's
at
just
from
like
the start,
I'm
we
so
talked about
used
him
to wearing
carrying
socks.
that injury.
that
Joseph
I don't- I
Newgarden,
feel
one
weird when I
last
don't
time
wear
out at St. Louis, is down 8 places to 23rd. Jack Harvey on pit lane, not the start that Newgarden was hoping for.
Absolutely not, Will. I did catch up with his engineer,
I mean,
Luke
Newgarden,
Mason, and kind of just
this is
asked
like a
what
write-off
happened. And he said he
race for
got
him.
shuffled out of position with a little
wearing
bit
Crocs,
of contact,
anyway.
and then it just snowballed. I dived in deeper to see
Maybe
if
it'd
there
be
was any
cooler if I wore
other
no socks
issues that may have been
Crocs.
impacting that start,
No, I
and
don't
maybe
sleep
a
in
little lack
socks.
of speed. And he said, no, we're just working through everything again now.
Thank you, Jack. And an already difficult day for Joseph Newgarden became even harder. And Townsend and James,
everyone I've
when we
ever
talk
interviewed through the
about the
extended package
difficulties that
for
Joseph is
streaming,
going
right.
through today, it's not just the pain, it's not just the injury.
All right,
he's
2 more
having to
laps,
contend
guys, and then we're
with.
going to be
exactly
switching
right.
over
We'll
to
take a look
onboards
at our
only.
Dallara
Well, they will
cutaway
switch
car
my
to explain a
broadcast
little
over.
bit of what's happening inside the
Your
cockpit
legs
of the number
sweating,
2
Crocs?
machine for
Legs?
Joseph Newgarden. You look inside the footbox of an Indy car, you've got 2 pedals, you've got 2 feet. Left foot slows you down, right foot has you going as fast as possible. And it's a lot of pressure you've got to put through that brake pedal. It's about 200 pounds of pressure, over 2,000 pounds that goes through the braking system, squeezes those discs and really lights up that rotor. But what happens when you're right foot braking is you have to get your left foot out of the way. You rest it on the dead pedal, basically just a platform, just a bracket that you can rest and brace that
You have
left
to have a
leg
dead
on.
pedal,
Then on that straightaway, you're still using the right foot to go full throttle, but as you head into these big brake zones like turn 5, you come over to the other side and have to modulate the brake
honestly,
with
right
the right
foot braking
foot.
in
For a
motorsports
driver
is just
that's
crazy
been
to me with how
racing their
quick you
whole
have to be.
career, left foot braking, making
Newgarden's
that
muscle memory
transition over
must
to
be
right foot
fucked
braking is
up.
so incredibly difficult. It's like a soccer
His
player
muscle
learning to
memory
kick
must
with
be
the other
so
foot.
fucked
And
up.
for everybody at home that, like most of us, drive with your right foot in your road car, you might wonder, well, where does left foot braking come from? Every one of these drivers started out in go-karts. And in a go-kart, you have one option, left foot braking. That's how we were taught. It also shortens the time between coming
Didn't
off
even
the
have to
throttle
ask who's
and
leading,
getting
yeah.
off the brake pedal. So for Joseph
3 seconds out front as well.
Newgarden,
Armstrong's
it's
pulled a nice
going
gap to
a
Malukas,
whole
but he's
new
3
race
seconds
car
behind Flo.
technique for the first time, frankly, in his career at a track where he's won twice, but is very demanding on the brake pedal, and he's doing a great job, I think, under pain, injured, figuring this out in real time.
Just as a reference, Joseph Newgarden at 35 years of age, it's probably 2 decades since he's been braking with his left
Add. Gold. I don't think we're going to be able to come back to the live broadcast now. Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to switch over to the main broadcast now. Yes, if you don't know, again, IndyCar on Fox, they stream the build-up and the first 10 laps for free on YouTube, and then they switch to this view. So we're going to be staying on this view. The onboards, the live timings, and the audio. Let me get it up for you guys. There you go. Okay, so I mute that. How's that audio sound for you guys? Is that too loud or is that good? That's good. Let me mute that for me now. And then let me get my broadcast up and mute that for you guys. So yeah, this is how it's gonna look for the rest of the stream now. Onboard, timings, lap count. But I'll get this synced on up so you know exactly where I am if you are watching on the live broadcast with me. So delayed, bro. Alright, once this ticks over to lap 10, I'll pause it. There we go. And now let me watch this. Let's see how delayed now TV and Sky Sports are. Let's see how delayed now TV and Sky Sports are. I paused on lap 10. Let me unpause it once this hits lap 10. There. Is that like 20-second delay? To be honest, not as bad for IndyCar standards. Can we watch the Schumacher front-facing onboard so we can see the entire field? This guy's like 25 seconds delayed. It's so hot, my road. Yeah, so I only wear socks. Stingray and Mick fighting with a guy having to right foot brake. True. Is this classical American broadcasting? Yeah, ads every fucking 5 laps. Alright, I've got the main broadcast up. You guys can't hear it. You guys are seeing the onboard and timings. Beautiful. Shout IndyCar for doing this, by the way. Bro, my back. Yo, any gym goers in chat? I have a question. Oh, it's such poo quality as well. Wait, you guys getting ad? Wait, why are you? Wait, what's happening here? Why is there an ad? Happy Father's Day! Wait, is it more than 10 laps? What's happening right now?
Welcome back to the XPEL Grand Prix at Road America. Alex Palou leads Marcus Armstrong by almost 3.5 seconds. David Malukas hanging on to third from the rapid Indy 500 winner Felix Rosenqvist. Ericsson fifth.
Wait, the broadcasts are different.
Find no way through. Then it's the McLaren duo of O'Ward and Siegel. Scott Dixon rounds out the top 10.
You could just see the gap there. It's quite a big one back to Armstrong. But here's the thing, guys. We know that Palou tends to actually prefer
maybe getting an extra
hard
lap.
tire, but he is absolutely making that soft work. And we're coming up close to those pit windows, Kev. A couple different strategies.
I'm trying to get this synced up now that I can see the full broadcast.
A massive fuel saver that stays green the whole time, but tires are laid out for Louis Foster, so he's going to do something different. And I think some of those in the softs are going to have a hard time making it to lap.
Wait, why are we just watching the full broadcast? Why are you guys just watching the full broadcast right now?
Rosenqvist has been told by his strategist Adam Rubensini that
it's
he
just
can
10 laps.
use a little extra fuel to get around David Malukas.
Free race for Father's Day? Wait, you trolling?
Enough, and then they would worry about
that
saving
said 10
after
laps,
to make
didn't
up
it?
that position before this first round
You're
of pit
trolling.
stops.
Don't lie to me like that, man. IndyCar Fox.
There is Caio Collet still hounding.
Yeah, watch the first 10 laps. Oh, it's just music. Oh, you guys can't even hear it. Oh, there you go.
Racing injured. Alexander Rossi too, with a right leg injury sustained at practice.
Wait. I'm proud to say I'm a chud and never been to a gym. I don't know if that's something you should be proud of, but fair enough. Here we go as a sparse. Oh! Rosenquist passed Malukas. What happened to Malukas that lap? Looks like IndyCar doesn't care about being out of the track. Oh, it's about track limits. Track reminds me of Spa. It is a little bit. It's very like sweeping corners, a lot of corners, long track. Track limits is the wall. Curb colors, yeah, true.
Those 32 or better. Those 30 or better. That's all you gotta focus on. Don't worry about
Any chance Mick gets a podium this season? I mean, his best chance was the Indy 500, so... How did he do last week on an oval, considering he was so good at Indy 500?
You should have told me that before I burned like 40 bushels fast behind.
Are you ready now? Road Atlanta feels more like Spa. I don't think I've really driven much Road Atlanta. Road America is more on the calendar in our racing. Oh. McLaughlin past Cal Collette. Why has Collette got no sponsors? I know he's a rookie, but like...
3.2 is the number of push here.
Oh! Cal Collette comes back. Oh, we're seeing some racing. Oh, but McLaughlin's got the inside. Gets it back. Good racing. Road Atlanta is shorter, but more fun than Road America. Okay. IndyCar's the same. Spec Series, which is McDermott and Aston Martin type. Yeah, it's a Spec Series. The only difference is the engine, but they're also very similar. There's only 2 engine suppliers. Oh! Ward gets it done. Cow. Lose the 2 positions. Hello, in. Rosenquist. No, who's that?
Push.
Armstrong in as well. You're not gonna beat Pillow on the same strategy. Try something different. Who are the engine suppliers? Honda and Chevrolet.
3, 2, on your board.
Oh, Lucas pitted as well. Pillow comes out. We're gonna come out in traffic. Why do they pit, man? I don't get why Armstrong would stay out. Oh, Grosjean! What's happened? We are not on? 1 minute Grosjean. Where's the gap between Palou and Armstrong? Engine issue or wheel issue? Lauren Shambles right now. Wonder, she must be at the track. Okay, so Armstrong's lost a second on Palou? So if it's a spec series, why isn't Mick walking on water and touring cans like his fans said he would? Oh! Is that Grosjean? Yep, no tire. What the hell? Oh, he's sideways in the middle of the track. Sideways in the middle of the track. Oh wow, this completely mixes up the race, right?
12, everything you can, all the fuel.
Wait, what? Dixon came in the pits, but his crew wasn't ready. Wait, how does IndyCar pit stops work? Because in F1, Palou and Armstrong are fucked, right? Wait, he's got going again. He's driving back with no tire. What? Oh, fucking ads, bro. Are you kidding me? Ad? No. America need to stop. There's just been chaos, pit lane change, strategy, and we're getting ads.
Alright, Kevin, we're going to have to hit this lap regardless. Okay, so hopefully the open pit before you get there. But anyway, have to hit this lap. That's fine.
The IndyCar's refueling. Nice Firestone tire, bro. If you don't pit before a caution, you're pretty much cooked. Right. So they just predicted that was going to be a caution and came in, right? Smart. But what does that mean? Does that mean they've come out in front of Palou and stuff? Did Palou and Armstrong get fucked by that? I can't see because we're on ads and they're not showing the time. Oh. Oh no, they came up behind Palou and Armstrong. Whack. But I missed in chat. Are there any gadgets or silly things like turbo, overtake mode, DRS? So they got one thing called push to pass. You get, I think it's like 200 seconds of push to pass the race. Once you use it up, it's gone. It doesn't recover or anything like that. It's just 200 seconds of push to pass. And when you push, you get more battery power, I think, or more power, basically. I really like the system personally. No way. No way you've named Mick Schumacher the trash bag, Evo. They do actually have quite a few non-spec parts on top of the engines, most notably the dampers plus some ducts, lubrications, coating, etc. All cars have the same chassis though, making a spec series, right? This is what I deal with when Speed and later NBC had the right staff on. Yeah, it's dumb. I don't know why F1 doesn't have a second thought about refueling. I don't know why. Like, I know it's dangerous, but like, I don't know. Last time F1 had refueling, they set Yoss on fire. Where you go to the airport for, good jokes? In 2025, I hated Palou as much as I hated Lando. Why? Palou's a great guy.
You just gotta let me know to hunt to the blend line earlier. I couldn't have backed off on that lap.
Yo, shout out Yano, man. Yano did a real life race this weekend. Yana did a real life race this weekend and won. Oh, was that? No, top of the guess. P1 in the guest championship ahead of Lucas Blakely. But he went like P22 to P4 or something in the race. Oh, you guys can't see it. I was just showing it on my screen. You can't even see it. Wait, what just happened? Pelot's P3. Wait, so Ericsson's jumped Armstrong? I'm confused what's happening because they went to ads. Sick. I have a school trip to Vietnam. Oh, nuts. Well, is that a good thing? Or is it kind of like you're paying for a trip that you don't really care to do? Refueling adds a tactical supplies? Oh, for sure. One of the last F1 races with refueling saw Kimi almost turn into bacon. Sloppy top mirror is so talented, yeah. Greatest series in F4 cars are all locked in. What's up, Quinto? Yanni min yellow true now, you know what, man. Even during that race weekend, he was planning content for this week. Even during that race weekend, he was planning content for this week. What a ledge. I'm so clueless as to what's happening. Is there a yellow flag? Yeah, yellow flag, caution. That's what, on the side of the screen, there's a caution graphics. See the yellow thing going up the side of the timings? Only if Armstrong had gone for a different strat to below, would have been net P1 right now. That's what I mean. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't know why Pelot, not Pelot. I don't know why Armstrong decided to match Pelot. Wait, Lil Yachty and A$AP Rocky are doing a collab album? Woo! Rosenquist hasn't pit yet, right? Or has he actually jumped Pelot? Has Rosenquist actually jumped Pelot? So we've got lucky by pitting as the yellow came out, yeah. Oh, he's doing a caution. I think it's a long track. Spain showed today by their #1 favorites. Who did they beat? Yeah, pit closes during yellow. They try to keep it balanced. Everybody is pit. Well, the commentator keeps saying, whoever doesn't pit. Oh no, there's someone in chat. Whoever doesn't pit goes to the back. I think everyone's pit though. Saudi. So let me get this straight. Spain beat a team that they should have beaten, and they showed why they're favorites. But when they drew against a team that they should have beaten, they're excused. I'm so confused with the Spain glaze in the World Cup at the moment. They literally drew with one of the shittest teams in the World Cup, and now they beat a team that they should have beaten, and it's, oh my god, that's crazy. Just like you guys said, oh, it's just one game. I mean, them beating Saudi is just one game. We'll see how they do against... Who's the big team in their group? that they'll play last. Oh, Uruguay. Yeah, I guess we'll find out against Uruguay how good they actually are. Do you want to watch Yano's race at some point? What, like the replay? To be honest, I could have watched it live. That would have been kind of cool. Kind of didn't even think about it, to be honest. Coming closer, know that I'm a mess.
Most of the cars on track right now are on black, but more focus only. 5 cars right now on red. You're one of them, Marucci. 2 in front of you, red. The rest are from early 24. A long way to go through. Trying to force the stand up as much as possible and maximize the gain of red. Straight on black, so no way to rip it on black. Yeah, copy that. Looks good. Maybe about good first restart, hopefully a little luck for one here for us. Got the car in start. Got it.
You can stream the full race on IndyCar. This is just an onboard live timing only feed, Robin, but it is free to watch, so yes. Not the full race though. Full race I've got on my other monitor. How he's still under caution, bro? Are they just getting the ads out of the way? Is that why there's so many right now?
Are we going green this time, bud? Negative.
I'm known as a Spain glazer. You got the Sun Cup again? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even bother buying the World Cup meal when I got McDonald's because I just didn't want a Big Mac. I'm a quarter pounder guy. I think Big Mac is so overrated. You don't know Bull Uncle? No, man. Try a quarter pounder, then talk to me. There's just too much bread in a Big Mac. Too much bread and lettuce. Wait, yeah, how is Grosjean 17th with no tire? 19th with no tire? No, 17. Why does it say 19? Oh, you know Bull, right. That I'm loving eating bread and lettuce. If they made a quarter pounder, but with Big Mac sauce, that would be the best Big Mac. The only thing that's good about the Big Mac is the sauce. I think a Whopper with cheese from Burger King clears a Big Mac. But McDonald's clears Burger King for everything else. Yo! Nice crash, bro. As an American, your Big Mac comment is true. When an American agrees with you, you know what's up. We're on board with Youngblood right now. Okay, I'm gonna try to sync these up again once we go across the line on the restart. Know that I'm a mess, tangled up in my ass. I can't touch my breath, yeah, I run. Trying to get this synced up. How are we still on ads? Okay, I'm gonna pause once he goes over the line and then get it synced up. That's how delayed I am. There we go. And lap 20. He's off. Let me get this synced. Let me get this synced. My headset just died. What the fuck? Alright, we should be good now. That's how delayed I am. There we go. Why is my headset dying? Is it actually dead? I literally charged it. Alright, that should be synced up. Roughly, I don't know, it's kind of awkward to work out. I run, I run, I run. Okay, now this is way too delayed. What the fuck is happening? Okay, we should be okay now. Alright, when I missed the chat, sorry, but I was getting that all sync back up again after it crashed. My McDonald's has 6 different versions, so I just go with the nuggets one. Burger King closed both of them, you reckon? You're considering bringing the Sun Cup with you, this guy. Why have I got the Sky Sports commentator, not the Fox commentator? Oh! Oh, contact! Rahal just got shoved off the track by who was that? Do you think Max will try the 24-hour when he stops F1? Le Mans? Yeah, I think so. Or you mean the Nürburgring? I think he'll try all 3 again. He'll try Nürburgring again. I think he'll try Le Mans 24-hour, and I think he'll try Spa 24-hour as well. Caution is the hydration break. True. From hard to soft and now back to hard and finish. I actually don't know the strats in the IndyCar. KFC and Wingstop, the Shaq and Kobe are being overrated fast food chains. KFC is amazing in Australia. I think it's very shit in the UK. Wingstop, I agree, is pretty overrated. Like, if I get fast food, I want big. I want heaps of food. Wingstop, you pay so much money to get so little, I feel. I can't believe Grosjean drove back to the pits with 3 wheels and he's still allowed to race. In F1, you're just banned for life. Jollibee Claire's. I haven't had Jollibee yet. I only go to Burger King for the crown. Okay. Is that Ericsson who was running an F1 age ago? Yep. There's a few F1 guys in IndyCar now. Wait, yeah, true. They didn't even have to clear Grosjean's car. It was just the tire. Why did it take so long? You're right. Carl's Jr. #1. What's up, Tanks, man? I used to have Carl's Jr. a little bit. There used to be one near my house in Australia. One of the only Carl's Jr. in Australia. That would make me feel sick, though. From the onboard, it's very hard to tell PCL what's going on. Yeah, I mean that's why you meant to really have the broadcast up.
Keep the pressure on. Only got about 4 or 5 more laps till our window opens.
You didn't say hi to me. I'm sorry. It's hard to remember who I didn't and did say hi to sometimes. Pen for Dixon. Alright, Pelot's on the back of Rosenquist. So Rosenquist jumped Armstrong and Pelot here. Ericsson jumped Hey, Hungry Jack's tonight. Chips were half cooked. I think Hungry Jack's chips suck, or Burger King chips suck. Cause really do good tenders. Burgers are arse. And the burgers are good, but they're just so fatty. By the way, this is like the third IndyCar race I've ever watched. Has Mick always sunk? Yep. He's been pretty poor this year. I mean, it is rookie season, but he's not as good as Cal Collette or who's the other rookie? Hauger. Also, it's all made by Indians now. Teenagers don't get fast food jobs anymore. What the hell? What's that supposed to be? Oh, you're saying like it's older people, not younger people? I don't know. McDonald's do have the best fries there. Yeah, the skinny McDonald's fries are so good. We watch IndyCar. In the UK, it's on Sky Sports, America, Fox, Canada, CSN. I'm not gonna lie, I think chicken nuggets in UK McDonald's are kind of shit. My meal is always quarter pounder, a milkshake, or the new Sprite combos have been so good, but a milkshake, chips, and then a McFlurry. Looks like we don't have so many overtaking points at this track. Yeah. It's a great track for racing, but yeah, it is more like what's the word? Skill track? Oh yeah, tenders are better for sure. Chicken selects. Woo! Yeah, 36 degrees 3 days in a row next week. In London. Don't know how we're gonna survive. Ninja's pregnant! That is massive. $38 degrees day in Italy. Ugh. Singapore McDonald's have crisp cut fries. They're so good. Crisp cut, is that what it's called? Dino Nuggets Clear. Oh, this guy. Wait, I didn't know that Schumacher was racing IndyCar. Yeah, he moved to IndyCar. Central downpour outside my window. Need to go to the store. Whereabouts are you, Rosie? How's it going, by the way? Since people mentioned Ralph, I think Ralph was a better driver than Mick. Oh yeah, Ralph achieved way more than what Mick did. I'm pretty sure Jess is pregnant on it. Wait, really? I thought Ninja was pregnant. Ninja took 10 years of marriage to finally crack. Bro, I've heard this shitty Sky Sports commentator more than the official commentators. How many ads are we running? Who is Ninja? Ninja is the greatest Fortnite player of all time. He's one of the biggest streamers of all time. Quebec.
Of the tires.
They run ads during the race? Uh-huh. Which means the UK broadcast is stuck with this shitty commentator.
Copy that. I'd like to go another 2 laps or so.
You've got a screenshot beating Ninja and Halo, no way. Oh, we're back. We're back. We're almost halfway through this race. Do you think IndyCar is funner to watch than F1? It depends. I'm not gonna lie. I've tuned into 4 IndyCar races this year, ignoring Indy 500. The 3 I've watched have been pretty mid-tier races. Detroit was mid. St. Pete was mid. And this has been mid so far. I think the racing is better in F1. In IndyCar. You could argue I think F1's been better this year. But yeah, I've missed a lot of good races. The ovals are always really good. Does Ninja still play Fortnite? Yeah, but he kind of just like casually streams, you know what I mean? He's not like super consistent, I don't think. I'm 43, Fortnite is for them youngins. Fox coverage of ads will occasionally be disrupted by IndyCar. Posted in general, let me look at this. Can you guys hear me, by the way, over the engine sounds?
You're doing a good job here, Kim. Just keep pushing
When we beat Ninja.
Not too much longer.
When was that, though? Is that like the most recent Halo? Wait, Liam was on the High Performance podcast? Bro's good at doing the rounds. Nah, man. I bought a necklace. I bought myself a necklace so long ago. And I started wearing it recently. And Liam has adopted wearing the same necklace. I can't have people think I'm copying him.
Pretty low.
Maybe he's copying me.
We're not the best. We're about average right now.
Maybe he's copying me. He decided to start wearing his hair down. Now he's wearing the same necklace as me. I think I've asked this like 14 trillion times. Is Lily Rowland or Roland? Is she Roland from Formula E's girlfriend or sister? Sorry, wife or sister? Because she's always popping up on my Insta feed and she's like at this race, at that race, doing this brand deal. Is she just a famous influencer? Oh, Armstrong. On Ericsson. He don't know you, little bro. What's up, ice cold gone? Hey, he follows me on Insta, man. But obviously I'm joking. He wouldn't have copied me. But I don't want people to think I'm copying him just because I wear the same necklace. Too many concrete walls for my liking. What's up, race director? Wait, what do you mean? Why? Oh. I just crashed down. Why am I hearing the Sky Sports broadcast again? Is the Fox broadcast cooked or are they actually on ads? Are you guys on ads right now? There's severe thunderstorm alert and strong gust winds happening at the same time. Oofed. Kinda, you're only Indy live. Side by side, so yeah. I don't get it, bro. Ice cold gold, David Bullock. You're on ads. Woo! So this whole time, you guys have been on ads. Have you guys had a single lap? Have you watched a single lap? I actually thought the Fox broadcast was broken. I was like, nah, there's no way we've had this many ads. You guys have had this many ads. I generally think since the caution, you guys have watched 2 laps. I'm not even joking. This is Lando's onboard. Yes, this is Lando. This is Lando's teammate, actually, Pato.
Set the car back to where it was. Front wing angle.
You got Twitch Turbo, no ads? Hell yeah. I can't wait to see the beautiful duo Ferrari power unit in Austria. I imagine they cook, man.
A couple cars setting up here will come around that green guy.
Fortnite World Cup was the biggest thing that happened in esports in a long time. Yeah, and they only did that one and they never did it again. I don't get it. Does anyone know the reason why Fortnite's never done another World Cup? They should have done one every year, man. I love watching that. All the matches were so intense. I think Battle Royale tournaments, like to that level on LAN, are so fun to watch.
All right, bud, we're pushing hard here.
So intense.
Take advantage of the lead track.
Landon Norris, your favorite vegan? No, well, at some point you were hitting Sky as I was hearing the Fox commenters. Right. I think it's just when it transitions. The easy excuse they show ads and the race at the same time to spam ads.
We're all drive-through and late hitters, so when you get there, let's get through them.
FNC just became the main competitive event. No, so these onboards were limited. This onboard YouTube stream is limited to O-Ward, Malukas, and Rosenquist today, which is three pretty good drivers for today's race. What introduced you to F1? Drive to Survive, actually. After Ninja's New Year's event, they're scared to do anything? No. Oh, Paloin. Wow. Wait, so Palo in. Armstrong not in yet. Let's see. Can Palo undercut Rosenquist? How Ninja practically just became a celebrity in 2018 must be studied. His emotion was unmet. Oh, yeah.
Our number to the end.
Oh!
3.1 or better. 3.1 or better. So just keep pushing here.
Palo penalty.
Later. Advantage of the clean air. These outlap cars.
Palo penalty. Wow. So Rosenquist going for the Palo going for the undercut on Rosenquist. Just got a pen for speeding. Now he's side by side with Grosjean. Why is Grosjean racing him? No, obviously Grosjean can race him, but yeah, Palo's not gonna be able to undercut Rosenquist now. He's fucking battling Grosjean. All right, come on, Armstrong, do something. Oh, Ward's overtaken Armstrong. They're going side by side. Bro said he was gonna lock in on work, and now he's come back saying he's playing Valorant. Capper. Armstrong is pitting. Grosjean just overtook Palo back. What is happening? Lucas and Rossi and Ray Holland. Maybe Armstrong could even undercut. Oh, Palo's in. Oh, to serve his pen. Fuck, I want to stay out to see where Armstrong comes out. Oh, wait, I forgot. Yeah, because Palo's got a pen. Grosjean was genuinely racing Palo there. Come on, Armstrong. We did undercut Ericsson out. Wasn't looking good for Armstrong, though. Wow, if Rosenquist wins this race, he could be in the title fight, right? With Palo. The amount of issues Palo's been having. 25 laps to go. This race got very spicy. Rosenquist coming in this lap. Oh, someone just broke down. Rasmussen out. Could this be a caution? Oh my god. No way Armstrong gets fucked again. Oh, everyone's gonna come in. Yep, yellow cautions. Oh, it closed the pit lane just as he was coming in. Oh my god. Wait, is that good for Armstrong? Does that mean Armstrong's winning? I think Armstrong takes the lead here. I don't know how IndyCar pit lane timings work.
Alright, so that'll be pretty decent for us there. That'll be nice.
So Rossi's out.
Just stay with Rahal.
Yeah, Armstrong pit just before the yellows.
While you're doing it.
I think Armstrong's going to come out in the lead.
No tires. One. Mark. All good. All good.
Wow. So below takes the pen, but it means nothing. He's going to be back up the front. Holy. Okay, we'll have to wait for all this to play out. This is such a entertaining race in terms of strategy. What the fuck? What I miss in chat? We're back on fucking Sky TV ads again. Sorry, ads again. Overall was good for me in F1 Manager Season 1 in my Road to Glory. I knew F1 from visiting a friend and playing F1 2018. Interesting. By the way, I just found out there is a lot of Max documentaries on Prime. I didn't know. Really? How far do you think Pelot could climb to? Well, now he's going to be near the front. Padua did emergency stop. Oh, really? Wait, what do you mean? He's P5. He's P4. Wait, what?
I'm backing up as quick as I can. Yeah, copy that, bud. All good.
Fuck. I've literally just seen. I've just seen a video of a Porsche 911 Spider that's so hot.
Front stretch. Left.
My love is what you got. Play 22nd now. I'm confused. I think it's going to update once with these people coming to the pits.
What did you say about the front stretch? Well, first of all, the pits are open.
Here we go. See, so everyone comes in. So Armstrong will take the lead.
There's going to be a lot of cars in front of me coming in here. We're going to pack up and blend line as quick as we can.
Has he been to IndyCar lately? Well, yeah, ever since I started watching on stream, I follow it more. Like, I've always loved IndyCar. I've been watching IndyCars like 3 years, like following it, I should say. So there you go. Armstrong takes the lead, but Lucas P2, Rossi P3. Oh, wait, I thought Rossi broke down. Who broke down? Oh, Rasmussen, my bad. So Rosenquist comes out at 11th. Wait, Pelot decided to pit. No, he's P8. Wow, so Pelot gets a penalty and still comes out in P8. Lucky man. Come on, Armstrong. Let's get this first win, buddy. Do it for New Zealand. Let's have a Rosenquist here. Oh, he's about to come in when the yellow came out. Holy. Your Forza Go-Kart Rahal is at the same driver, yeah. Well, it's called the Rahal, but I don't know if it's after Graham Rahal. I don't think it is. I'm just calling it that for the lols. Another ECR car with an engine failure in on top of the start finish line.
So you got Armstrong below. Got a driver on that last cycle for
Oh. Oh, Ward came in, but the pit lane was closed. You see that meme, the only person who Uber driver on TikTok? I haven't known. I saw it pop up, but I think I scrolled past it. Pit when pits were closed, didn't have enough fuel to wait for pits to open, so they short fueled them. Right. Have you seen the Bezecchi assaulted the marshal? I did. Why did he do that? It kind of looked like on accident. Well, for the clip I saw, it looked like he accidentally went in too hot. Or was he actually trying to, like, hurt him? Who's the go-to CS for you? Device for me. Nah, I don't know. I haven't followed Counter-Strike for 6 years, so I can't really comment. But I always thought, like, everyone was like, Simple. Simple's the GOAT. But Simple won, like, 2 tournaments. Like, he was probably the best talented player. But, like, he never won anything. For me, it was Device. He was top 3 player for many, many years. At a team that was dominating for years and years. Always finishing top 4s in tournaments. Always the best player. Always consistent. Yeah, he wasn't an absolute star as Zaiwu or Donk or Simple. But he was always a top 5 player every single year, every single tournament. Alright, here we go. Restart, restart. Come on, Armstrong. Come on, Barkus. Oh! Oh my god, Schumacher almost caused a huge crash. Good save, but my god, that could have ended badly. How's Grosjean P12 after having no tire? What the fuck? Grosjean into the drive of Ericsson. Of course, of course. Ericsson hit us. Oh, and Ericsson's off again. Oh, this is poo for Ericsson. This is poo for Ericsson. Former F1 drivers about ever fist fights, honestly. Oh! Rosenquist in the marbles. Wow, Rosenquist gone from leading to nowhere. Wow, this is a crazy race right now. 22 laps to go. Caution! What's happened? Oh, damage. Wow, that was a great restart. What the fuck just happened? This race has really picked up. Alright, this is good. This is typical IndyCar standard right now. Oh, ads again. Are you fucking kidding me? Sure that they've had enough ads. Nice kit, thanks man. My favorite team. Now the thing is, I'm not getting ads. I'm just shook how many ads are running, and then having to listen to the Sky commentator. It's pissing me off. Who's gonna go watch Toy Story, guys? Who's gonna go watch Toy Story? Did I lost a forfeit? No, I just had a USA top and felt like wearing it. That sounded sarcastic, but I'm being legit. Hell no. What do you mean hell no? I'm gonna go watch just to see Fisher. This new aircon better be elite, otherwise I'm cooked next week, guys. guys. What's your favorite Fisher song? I mean, generic and boring answer, but losing it. I think that song is so good. But there's a song that he's releasing soon that I really love. I love EDM songs that have like good lyrics and like lyrics that make you feel something. And he's got a song coming out soon that's like that. It's not even his, I think it's a remix of Fisher, but I love Daddy's in the Club. That's good. That's Marlon Hofstadt's song. He's done a lot of remixes. He's remixed J-Lo's Waiting for Tonight. Oh, he's remixed someone that I used to know. He's remixed that Bob Sinclair song? He's remixed that one you mentioned, Daddy's in the Club. He's remixed another Marlon Hofstadt song, It's That Time. He loves the remix. Oh, he's interviewing Nico right now. That is sick. Well, like in his booth or like IRL interview? Oh, he's down in the trenches. That is sick. Shout ESL. Where can I watch the actual race, not the onboards, for free? Some operator Chili? Free? I don't know, man. Ghost, stay with the Voladope. Yeah, we're doing a watch along for England vs Ghana. Why not? Boo Iranian fans. What the hell's that mean and related to? Alright, there we go. 20 laps to go. We should be green. We've had so much caution. Look at this. When this caution disappears, look at the fucking green versus yellow. Oh, is this the guy that was waffling before? Does he need... Oh, he needs a ban. What's message he typed in chat? Referees shocking this World Cup. World Cup Trump. Oh, yeah. Alright, here we go. Race resumed. Come on, Armstrong. Get that dub. You stream MotoGP? Can't really stream MotoGP. I could do watch along, but don't really want to do a watch along for a motorsport that I don't normally watch. I only watch IndyCar and other motorsports if they have stuff like this. They allow us to watch something. Oof. Tires must be cold. A lot of jiggling out of corners. Can you put the race counts up fry? This is the best I can do, man. Come on, Armstrong. Below. Simpson gets past. Or it keeps ahead. Armstrong versus Malukas for their first win. Excuse me, in F1. In IndyCar. No offense, and yeah, but who's the OG Formula 1 watch-along guy? Depends what you mean by OG. Like, there's a few, I think it's me. I could be wrong, but as far as I'm aware, there was a few creators doing like F1 watch-alongs, but not like properly. It was more just like F1 game creators doing like an F1 watch-along just for fun. And then I started doing F1 watch-alongs in 2021, and I did every session and stuff like that. And I'm fairly sure that was the same season WTF 1 started, but I'm fairly sure they started maybe like 5 races after me. I could be wrong. Maybe I just wasn't aware of them doing them slash where they were doing them, but I'm fairly sure I was like the first, not the first to do them. I didn't invent watch-alongs, but I'm fairly sure I was like been doing them for 6 years and no one else has been doing them longer. You know what I mean? But yeah, WTF 1 started the same year. Or Matt and Tommy, I should say, started the same year. Anyone else doing them in 2021 who still do them now? I'm trying to think. I don't think so. Maybe Ash, but Ash doesn't really do them now anymore. Not as much. But again, I could be wrong, but just that's my understanding. Was like football watch-alongs existed, boxing watch-alongs existed. No one was doing it in the F1 space. If they were more just like F1 creators kind of just sitting on their rig watching them. There's only like a couple people doing it, and they don't do them anymore. And then I was like, well, fuck, someone needs to do this. And then I think WTF1 started the same time as me. Or like we both started the same time because of the whole Twitch sports thing. But again, maybe WTF, wait, let me check. What's the, fairly sure they started 2021. WTF1 watch along 2021. Yeah, so they got 2021 stream. Did they do them in 2020? Oh, they did. Nope, don't worry. Yeah, WTF1's been doing watch along since 2020. Yeah, no, so WTF1 have been longer. Yeah, that would make sense. Because I was going to say, I remember them moving to Twitch after me. Like, after I started. Because they got paid by Twitch to move. Hello, past. More ads, bro. Hello up to P6. Oh my god. Huge battling and they're cutting to ads. Why? Has Polo got damage? No, I think he's good. I think he's good, but there was a touch there. No, Polo gets it done. Oh, someone off track in the background. But yeah, that makes sense. WTF1 been doing this since 2020. That makes sense because, yeah, because I remember like Backseat Driver existed in 2020, so definitely people were doing them live as well. So yeah, I wasn't the OG, it'd be probably WTF1. How did WTF1 get so popular at first? I think they've just been around for, well, obviously, Matt used to be an F1 YouTuber, F1 game YouTuber, and then kind of switched into like more broadcasting route stuff and doing stuff for WTF1. And then I think WTF1 have just always been like the staple, like fan yet media level. Like obviously WTF1 kind of ran like a, you know, they're a journalist, but then they also had the YouTube content. And then obviously they were there before F1 exploded, compared to most of us who kind of got into it when F1 exploded. They were there before that big explosion happened. So they were always just at the top. And then, yeah, obviously they've become more personal since leaving WTF1. So actually that was so good and refreshing. I had that today. It's nice. IndyCar would be good with a standing start. Where are you buying clothes? I love your basic t-shirts. I used to get them from Uniqlo. Now I got a couple, 2 from Zara and then 2 from M&S. Basically just like oversized. Just look for an oversized tee that like looks good on you. But yeah, I highly recommend Uniqlo. Okay, sorry, back to focusing on IndyCar. Armstrong's still leading. Pulled 2 seconds on Malukas. IndyCar, not IndyCar, Maluka. Armstrong should have this win unless something goes wrong. Can he go to the end of the race now? 17 laps? Rahal P4. Polo up to P, moved his way up to P6. What is your oversize, L? No, medium. I'm a medium. The shirt is oversized. It's an oversized fit. You don't buy a shirt in a bigger size. It's just you're looking for an oversized styled shirt. Just like, I don't know, if you're a girl and you want a baby tee, you don't buy a smaller shirt. You look for a baby tee styled shirt. Or like jeans. You don't just buy a smaller pair of jeans if you want skinny jeans. You look for skinny jeans styled jeans. Yeah, I recommend Uniqlo. Otherwise, like, just go in any store like Zara or M&S or anything like that and just look for an oversized tee without a logo on it. 21 F1 season was my favorite season. Yeah, it was so good, man. That battle between those two was just elite. What position is Max in? Max is not racing, my dude. Yeah, the World Cup jersey ridiculous. If they were cheaper, I'd definitely buy more, but I'll just stick to England and Australia. This is obviously 2022's one. I got this on sale in America. You get what you pay for, though, getting a knockoff version, though. Alright, well, we're under ads and shit commentary and refill my drink. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I was about to say, I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen someone wear a knockoff thing and not be able to not tell that it's knockoff. Like, what I'm saying is, I can tell it's a knockoff, but then again, I probably wouldn't be able to. If the ones I wouldn't be able to tell, I wouldn't know that they're not knockoffs. You know what I mean? But to me, it's so obvious. Not that it matters, but it's just like the quality is clearly not there. Bad stop for Ericsson. Oh no, sorry. You're just coming in. I did a machine wash and it's all crumpled up, man. One-time use. Do you think we're gonna get another pit stop here? Oh, we're getting pit stops. Okay, Paloan, Simpson in, Rahal in. Wow, so everyone's in. When's Armstrong? Lucas gonna come in. Why are you wearing USA kit? What's up, Abu Henry? I bought it a few years ago, and I thought, considering watching Road America today, may as well wear it. That was a slow stop. I guess it was to fuel to the end of the race. Shell 100% renewable shirt fuel. Oh, side by side out the pit lane. Oh, side by side. Oh, he's way off track. Bye bye. Yeah, Road America is such a good track. It's been a good race. I mean, the race has been more good from strategy than from actual racing, but still. When did they go announce they're doing an Aston? I think it's been rumored for ages. I think they announced it recently, right? Yeah, I don't know why people spit their snus into fucking toilets and urinals. Like, is it that hard to put in the bin, bro? Abu Henry, there's a bunch of follow. Alright, Armstrong in. Malukas in. Come on, Armstrong. I don't mind who wins out of Armstrong and Malukas, but I do want Armstrong to win. Come on, Armstrong. Come on. There we go. Palou coming up the straight. Alright, don't show us then. Don't show us then. Malukas out. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Palou has to go off track. Whoa, Palou, what are you doing? That was so risky from Palou. What the fuck? Oh my god. Alright, come on, Armstrong. Let's hang on now. Let's hang on. 13 laps to go. I have a feeling we'll get another caution as well. It's IndyCar. We're bound to. We can compare this free to... That was a good timing. This is a free to watch YouTube broadcast. I'm gonna have to try to sync this up now. How the fuck do I do this? I'm gonna pause at the lap. Oh, it just went to 44. Alright, I'm so confused. Wait, what's 12 to go? Oh, fuck. I don't know how I'm going to sync this, guys. I'll try my best. I'll have to wait for the next lap. Any big crashes? No big ones, but there's been a few cautions. Grosjean lost the tie, and now he's somehow back in the race. I bought Lewis on Saturday, and I asked them if they know when Maximum will be out. They said, we don't know. I'll let go. Maybe they do know, but they're just not telling you. Come on, Armstrong. Armstrong, 3-second gap to Malukas. This is Armstrong's to lose now. This is Armstrong's to lose. Alright. I've got something to sync on upward now. Here we go. There we go. Synced up. Sapakita, yeah, watching that before. What fruit bogs the other fruit in your opinion? Pineapple, man. Smells good. Tastes good. Looks cool. Watermelon is the best. Watermelon tastes great, but it's so fucky. You have to cut it open. It's so big. You have to cut it open. You have to slice it, and then it's literally just water. Cherry Mogs. Yep, Peter's behind, as you'd expect. Why is Rasmussen out? He broke down. Car broke down.
You have the advantage over flow. You have the advantage over the next 3 cars in front of you.
Yo, can we see the push to pass? How much push to pass has Armstrong got? Mick Schumacher should get fired, same as Simpson. Yeah, Schumacher's doing pretty poop. That was best to even say. Look at it. Wait, how is Lundgaard so far ahead? Ten laps to go. Bro, aren't you like 18, Bestu, and you're calling people kids? What is happening right now? No way! Nice, nice, nice. How did Lundgaard come out in P2? Wow. Wow. This is going to be a great last 10 laps. Lundgaard on fresher tires, lighter fuel. Well, actually, same fuel. But fresher tires. Going to be on the back of Armstrong, chasing down Armstrong. But Malukas is here. Oh my God! Wait, really? Watch this? Holy! Overtaking in the grass. On the grass. Holy, almost fucking cooked that. Absolutely almost cooked that. Holy. Look at this. You're 21. You're 21. I genuinely thought you were 15. $18 at most. No, I'm talking about Bestu. Bestu types like a 15-year-old. Fruit is 15. Well, Fruit type is more mature than you. So I wouldn't be calling him kid. Why is bro's called out bro's age right now? Cook, grilled. Hey, you were cooking fruit. I had to cook back. Jam J, David Voladip. Come on, Armstrong. Not cooking fruit. You said you called him a kid, and you said age up to 18. Then we'll say it. You are 15, lad. Underage kid. Grilled pineapple is quite good. I agree. Every time I'd go to get fish and chips, I would get a fried pineapple. So good. How's it going, Alex? So, what do you think of the social media ban? I don't really understand it. The social media ban happened in Australia, and I haven't really seen much talk about it. But then again, I don't live in Australia. I don't know. People, can you explain to me? Is my viewership going to be affected? Is Sidemen's viewership going to be affected? Like, how does this work? I don't really get it. Isn't it just you can't have your own account? Like, you can still watch YouTube and you still watch Twitch on your parents' account. Like, I can't see a world where many parents wouldn't just make a YouTube account for their kid. You know what I mean? Like, if I went to my mum when I was 13 and said, hey, can you verify, can I use your YouTube account? Can you make a YouTube account and can I watch on it? 100% they would have said yes, or I would have finessed it somehow, you know what I mean? I don't think it's going to affect Mark much. But do I agree with the ban? I don't know. I must say, I grew up on YouTube. I grew up on Twitch. I grew up in the social media era, and I wouldn't be in the position I am today as a person or in the position I am as a creator without being that stuff being accessible at such a young age. But if I look back now as now a 25-year-old, I look back, it's pretty fucked what we're exposed to at such a young age. Would the ban improve that? Not really. Because I think, like, in schools, you're still going to be exposed to that stuff. In other areas, you're still going to be exposed to that stuff. I don't know. I'm really 50-50 because I do think social media has ruined a lot of kids. Specifically, like, when it comes to ADHD and when it comes to, like, attention spans and learning. It ruined it it ruined my attention span. I'm fucking 100%. But I also feel like kids are getting smarter in other aspects of life because they're exposed to so much online. Like, I don't know. I think that's one of the reasons why, in my opinion, we see Gen Z are a lot more open to things in the world than the boomer and the older generation, because you can kind of form your own opinions rather than just being misled by your parents or misled by what's on TV. You can kind of do your own research and learn about things. And I don't know, if you have a problem, you can Google it. You watch a YouTube video, you can chat GPT it. So it goes both ways, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really have I grew up in a generation where I was exposed to all that stuff. So if I sat here and was like, the band's good or the band's bad, it's like, I don't know. I'd have to experience it to really know. We'll find out. I guess we'll find out. All right. Lundgaard on the back of a Lucas now. Oh, around the other. No, he'll wait. He'll wait. 7 laps to go. I think Armstrong's got this. No, switchback. Beautiful move from Lundgaard. Can Lundgaard close 4 seconds to Armstrong? Please no. Please no. Not much talk because they're banned. Asian fried banana with ice cream is good. If I have a kid, I'm making my kid their account and making them subscribe to me. Okay. My mum would say yes, only if it was football highlights or F1. YouTube and Twitch seem excessive when they're not even banning Discord. Social media 10 years ago was way stronger than today. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if they banned Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, like social media. I would TikTok. Maybe even TikTok, I'd argue. Or, actually, no. I would, if I was to do it, I would ban Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook for anyone younger than 18. Yeah, let's go younger than 16. I think TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube, you should be restricted to only watching content that is, like, made for kids. I don't know, maybe Twitch and YouTube 13 or younger. TikTok, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I think I am all for banning Instagram and Twitter. Like, why does a 13-year-old need to be posting photos of themselves on Instagram? I don't know, like, get touch grass. I did. But then again, like, I grew up playing Minecraft and talking with my friends online and making YouTube videos. So I'm kind of like, I don't know, it's hypocritical to be like, oh yeah, don't ban YouTube, but ban Instagram. Like, I don't know. I do find it weird when I see like a 15-year-old posting like day in the life or like a bikini pic or like some shit like that on Instagram. I'm like, What the fuck? Are we a full-grown adult now? Like, what the fuck's happening? But maybe I'm just unk. Just bullying will move. Have they done it for bullying? I thought they did it for, like, helping the generation. I also think it should be left up to the parents. Like, if the parents want to expose their kids to that, cool. That's their problem. Twitch actually banned me because I made an account when I was 12. I mean, stuff like YouTube and Twitch is ridiculous. There's literally zero harm in using them, but stuff like Discord, Twitch I'd debate. Twitch maybe, no, Twitch is fine. Yeah, I agree. Twitch and YouTube are already monitored enough. Yeah, no, you're right. Like, Twitch and YouTube are already monitored enough. Like, yeah, Twitch has some weird things and YouTube has some weird things, but for the most part, like, it's fine. But yeah, like, Twitter and Instagram and TikTok, they're like messaging apps, like, I don't know, comparison, all that stuff. The internet is never going to be 100% safe for kids. Parents need to take the responsibility, yeah. They'll just find another platform, well, they'll get banned. TikTok, I think, is fine banned to stop the bad habit alone. Wait, so Fruit, where are you from? I'm not asking in a weird way. I'm just wondering what country you're from, because obviously you're 15. So, like, if you live in the UK, do you know what's happening? Like, will you just not be able to... Oh, you're from Czech Republic. Okay, I was going to say, if you're in the UK, I was going to ask, like, what does that mean for you? Do you know? Like, can you just not use your Twitch account until you turn 16? Or, like, what's going to happen? I'm matured too young. I wish I had a normal childhood. There's people aging that haven't aged before. You should be able to use YouTube Kids until you're 13. You can watch anything on normal YouTube. We might watch a couple more World Cup highlights. Max 6, yeah. I'm old. I grew up with social media and was playing outside. I saw the rise of social media. Banning it won't help. It's the monitoring of the kids, yeah. My logic is there are kids. I'm seeing more and more kids being exposed to drugs, being exposed to crime, being exposed to other activities. And I don't think it's to do with social media. And I think there's definitely a lot of problems online, but I think it just comes down to, like, yeah, it comes down to parenting, I think, really, at the end of the day. Like, I don't know. Like, you can see, I don't know. Giving VPN company millions, yeah. I don't think it really solves the problem. Again, I think banning Instagram and Twitter and stuff, but then again, I don't know. I don't know. You never ban everything. Maybe educating parents do their job, yeah. Oh my god, look God's hair! Look God's hair! No! No! We've been too busy yapping. How did that gap go from 2 seconds? Oh no! What? Armstrong has gone from leading and winning his first ever race to a mechanical fault with 4 laps to go. Oh my god. And Malukas isn't going to be able to win. So Lundgaard's won before, right? Yeah. Oh, he has to try and hang on for 3 laps. He's not even gonna finish in the top 8, I don't think. Oh, it's blown, it's gone. That's gonna be caution. Will we finish under caution or? Wait, we might have a 1-lap shootout here. We might have a 1-lap shootout. Oh my god, that is painful for Marcus. That is painful. On for your first win ever. Such a good weekend. Got a little bit lucky with the timing of the caution, and then boom, car on fire. Fuck. To be fair, it is going to be pretty hard to get around the ban unless you have your parents do it for you, because I bought a new phone and I needed a British passport. Sorry, I needed a British ID. I didn't have a British ID. And then I had to wait for Apple to update it so it could have passports. And like, I literally couldn't go on like so many websites. It was so weird. Well, when I say so many websites, I just mean like Twitter was weird because obviously there's fucking whack shit on Twitter. And then like Reddit, so like on Reddit, it would be weird. Yeah. And then the obvious, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it was so like, the second you go on any website that's like 18 plus or like has 18 plus stuff on it, just fully blocked, and I couldn't do anything. Even if you VPN, it was just built into the phone. What do you mean don't say it, by the way? What were you thinking I was going to say, Alex? So, saying social media is responsible for violence is like the 90s to 2000 discussion of gaming, enticing violence, yeah. No, I wasn't saying it was. I was just saying there's so many problems in the world with today's kids. I don't know if social media is going to fix a lot of those problems. I think it will fix certain things mentally when it comes to like screen time and ADHD, like right on the rise, and attention spans, and like people bludgeon off school because they focus on social media. But I don't think it solves, like, I don't know, I don't think it's going to solve bullying. I don't think it's going to solve kids getting involved in things that they shouldn't, you know what I mean? I don't think it changes at that. I think Reddit and Discord and Twitter are the top 3 apps for any plus stuff. Discord? I don't know about Discord, but yeah, Twitter and Reddit for sure. I like how I'm old and most of my accounts auto-verified since I've had them for so long. That's good. As player number 6, he should be 7. No, there you go, he's 6 now. Alright, 2 laps to go. If this caution ends here, we're going to have a 1-lap shootout. Malukas versus Lundgaard. Bro, that fucking sucks for Armstrong, man. Please, 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 please. Come in, come in. Come in. Oh, we've got 2. We've got 2. 2 laps. Lundgaard versus Malukas, but Lundgaard has the fresher tires. And the softer compound. Has Malukas always been too. What is up with Marcus's car? They said this is the second time that's happened to him. Operator Chili, David the follow. Guys, if you enjoyed the stream so far today, be sure to follow down below. We will be watching all the other IndyCar races this year. I don't think they clash with anything, so. We missed a few races at the start this year because the timing's all back. Even, yeah, Pelot could even get a podium here. Have you heard or discussed hybrid V10 yet? In regards to what? In IndyCar, Macro? I might sit down for the end here. Three laps down, 2 laps to go. Was this abnormal? Is this how many cautions IndyCar usually has? I feel like this was more than the other races I've watched it. No, Anthony Hamilton's new venture. No, I haven't. Hi, bro, how long is the circuit and what F1 track does it resemble? What's up, Killian Bars? There's a pretty long track. I think it's 1 minute 40 laps. What does it resemble? People were saying Spa. It's pretty like a lot of sweeping corners. A lot of corners. All right, here we go. 2 laps to go. Come on, Malukas. I think Lundgaard's got this. Those fresher tires look so much better. Adri, thank you for the follow. Oh, Malukas actually has the run. Malukas has the run. Go, Malukas. Could he get his first win in IndyCar today? Power past Rahal. Power onto the podium. Power has just a little bit more push to pass. Oh my God. Oh, Power might even be able to go for the win. Power's flying. I just realized the top stream is delayed. Oh, so who spun? Seagull's round. All right, there. It's perfectly synced. You can see Lundgaard's on. Malukas is on board. If you're not watching the main broadcast. Who's round? Rahal. Rahal onto the podium now. I don't think Malukas is going to be able to get Lundgaard here. It's all the battle for the podium now. Oh my God. Power versus Rahal for the podium. Oh! Rahal's out. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Lundgaard gets the dub. Lundgaard gets the dub. His second win in IndyCar. Malukas P2. Wow. Fuck. I can't believe Armstrong broke down there, man. Simpson P3. Palou P4. Wow, Palou the penalty still finished P4. Wow. Power 5. Who took out Rahal? Was Power, right? Surely Power gets a pen. Wow. That was good, man. That was good. That was the best IndyCar race. Well, other than Indy 500, that's the best IndyCar race I've watched this year. That was really, really good. Guys, if you enjoyed, be sure to follow down below. We will be watching other IndyCar races this year. It's really nice being able to have the onboards and the timings with the broadcast on the side. Wow, Rahal was on for the podium. I need to see the replays. Show me the replay. Show me the replay. Here we go. Oh, yeah, that's Rahal's fault. Moving under braking. Moving under braking. Power, get away with that. Power won't get a pen for that. Yes, Power. Oh, actually, Power was very, like, obviously came for that move in late, but he moved under braking. Yeah, moved under braking. That's what happens. That's why that rule exists. Drove Flame, Kate Penske. Thank you guys for the follows. Extra Pass, what is up, dude? Good to see you. How was the major? It looked really sick. We watched the last couple rounds. I watched yesterday's game, Falcons vs. Spirit. That was so good. Rahal squeezed him on the outside. Rahal just turned in. Yeah. I feel like my generation 2002 2006 are like a lost generation. Too old for new tech and too young to enjoy golden era. Where can I watch the whole race replay though, not the onboards? It depends on what country and operator, Chile. Yeah, I'm so happy for Nico, man. I was saying, Express, I remember watching Nico at Mouse Sports when he dropped that 38 kill game on Cobblestone, I think it was. It was Cobblestone, but I think it was 38 kills. Carried the team and they still lost in double overtime. And then multiple majors after that, and then phase, and then the choke at Boston, and then the choke where he at the Deagle on Nuke. So to see him finally win, man. Elite. Where's the next race? Next IndyCar race is Mid-Ohio in 2 weeks. British Grand Prix weekend. That Malukas would be happy with P2, but he could have got the win potentially. Where did Lundgaard come from? Let's close that down.
Was to play out, and what a drive this man was to put in today. Lundgaard with his second victory of the season.
Well, we just watch the celebration real quick. I know it's the main broadcast, but who cares?
Utterly dominant.
Is he stuck? What's happening?
From him. In terms
oh,
of
he's trying to get his helmet off.
This was not a dominant win. He had to fight every single one of those 55 laps to take this victory, and none will have tasted as sweet.
His second win in IndyCar. Wait, where did he start? Lundgaard went to last after pitting from wing damage. Oh, really? I forgot about that. Wow, from last to first.
Celebrations happening down
insane.
Here. Christian Lundgaard with a big embrace from his team. Back-to-back winners on a road course. Your second of the season. Christian, at the end of lap 1, did you think you'd be
Milk is
standing
just for
here
Indy
today?
500.
I knew we had a chance. I knew how this race panned out last year, and I knew it was all about just sticking in the race, which I didn't last year. You know, I made a bunch of mistakes there that spun ourselves around last year, and I wanted to make up for that. And we've just been on the struggle bus all weekend, so
struggle bus.
To turn this around, I got to thank the team for that.
You've catapulted yourself firmly back into this championship battle. Simple question: can you and your team go and win the whole thing?
We're going to give it a shot, Jack.
Yes, you are. Congratulations.
All right, guys, that is it for IndyCar. If you're watching on YouTube, we're going to end the stream there. Thank you guys all for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like down below. Be sure to subscribe. Yeah, we'll be watching IndyCar in 2 weeks' time at Mid-Ohio. If you are still watching on YouTube, come join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Ponden. We're going to be staying live for a little bit longer. Otherwise, YouTube, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.